and good morning. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. I'm Ali Defoy. It is so good to see you. We have the most amazing show planned for you. I'm going to be joined with a jam-packed show. Great team around me today, and of course our fabulous guest designer who I'm not, well, I'm saying guest designer, she's a resident designer. It's our fabulous Linda is going to be with us all morning. Oh yes. And we have not just a beautiful combination of designs that's already been made. I'm wearing one of them. Have a looky here. This is part of the Glacier collection actually that you just saw was coming up. How divine is this? This is the ultimate quality. This was made by our Linda. It's coming up very shortly. Within the next 4 hours, you will be able to get I'm saying a chance. It's extremely limited. There are less than 50 of this particular kit available, and it is a dream. So this is coming up with our fabulous designer Linda. As well as, now this is something I have never ever had the opportunity to learn before. I'm going to get to learn it today, as are you. We have our Soutache, of course, expert, which is our Linda, and she's going to be showing us how to do some Soutache. I'm so excited about this. Do you think I'll be able to do it?
Yes, oh, definitely.
Definitely.
Can you sew a button on?
Yes.
You can Soutache then.
Okay, I can do this. I'm not the best at sewing buttons on, but I give it a go, and they've stayed on for a little bit, so we'll get there.
Yeah,
yes, alrighty. Do you want to join us for Soutache? Yes, sounds awesome. Right, I'm going to have everything you're going to need. Obviously, if you don't have it now already, then you'll need to get it, but you can record this. It's going to be on YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it later. It's going to be awesome. Lots and lots of things to show you, lots and lots to tell you about. Oh, it's jam-packed, you wouldn't even believe. Now this strand is my presenter's pick, and it is beautiful. I'm going to take it out of its fancy box. You do get it in the box. The reason I'm going to take it out is because it's on a black background, and you won't you won't get the full quality. Is that all we've got? I've only got 100 of them, which of course is never enough. I had 107 of a pearl necklace I call it a necklace because that's how I would use it, of a pearl strand last night, and it sold out. I've only got 100 of these. This is the exquisite, completely genuine Spinel. Not just any Spinel. The rare, the exceptionally collectible, the dream red Spinel, lustrous as you like. This is the closest you're going to get to a natural red diamond. Exact same crystal structure, cubic crystal structure for you here as a diamond, great hardness, only surpassed by corundum family and diamonds, coming in at 8 on the Mohs hardness scale. You have got your ultimate, it is the gem that's confused by many for rubies, but it is ultimately the closest you're going to get to a red diamond. And have you ever even seen a natural red diamond? I haven't. Have you seen a natural red diamond?
Never, no.
Genuine Spinel. What I would ask you to do now, it's coming up at 12 o'clock, this strand, which is when I thought I was finished, but I'm not finished at 12. I'm finished at 1, which I'm even more excited about because we can fit more in. Have a look and see what price you can pay for a strand of Spinel. Have we got a carat weight there at all? For natural red Spinel, and I believe it's our Burmese Spinel. How many? 15? 15 carats. We managed to buy some Spinel from Burma just recently, thanks to one of our gemologists making a great find, which means you've got a limited amount. We will not be buying it again anytime soon because we can't. We just can't. So it's coming up at 12 o'clock. There's only 100 of them, and it's amazing. So that's coming up. We then have for you brand new tools. This is your easy knotter. Now this is perfect. Many of you have got pearls. I know so many of you got them with me last night. With your pearl necklaces, you probably know if you've ever bought one before, if you've ever got one off our sister channel, they've got little knots in between. Or sometimes I've got a tiger's eye necklace and a rose quartz. It's got little knots in between all the beads. This is to prevent, of course, if you catch it. I caught mine on the handbrake the other week. I leaned over to pick my handbag up, came to sit up, and it snapped my necklace because it caught on the handbrake. But all the gemstones stayed in place because I had a knot in between each one. This is how you're going to do it. It's the easy knotter. It's fantastic. Brand new. There's only 100 of them. It's coming up in this hour. Perfect for, especially for pearls, which is what you're seeing on the box, but for any gemstone, to knot in between, to keep them secure for in any terrible instance that you do manage to catch it and it gets caught and it does snap your thread. You can always restrand and rethread, but of course if you've got the knots in between, you're not going to lose your gemstones like I did last night when I dropped an entire strand of lapis lazuli. But don't worry, we managed to get it all, bar maybe 1 or 2. which might happen to find their way into my pocket. I didn't have any pockets. Right, lots and lots to bring you. Now is the time to get on the phone lines. Can I just congratulate our competition winner? Will I do that next? I will do it now. We had a competition yesterday. It wasn't with myself, but it was a competition. The question, no, you can't answer this because it's already been, the winner has already been chosen. But the question was, which famous singer had his turned 51 yesterday? It turned out it was a man. This is the answer here. There was more than one actually, but the actual real answer that we'd chosen is going to come up here. It was Seal, the singer Seal. Was that a gentleman that sang Kiss from a Rose? Kiss from a Rose. Didn't he sing Kiss from a Rose? Yeah. I love that song. Oh, I love it. And our winner for a bead scoop was Christine from Tyne and Weir. Christine, congratulations. Sorry we didn't announce it yesterday. But congratulations, there is a bead scoop on its way to you. But would you like an early bird special? Are you thinking, oh, I wish I'd won the bead scoop? Someone just bought 10. Oh my gosh, you've already got it on the web. Right, alrighty, I know the graphics were in, but I didn't realise you'd already been. I looked at that and I thought, was that from last night, from the Pearl? I couldn't work it out. No, 10 have already gone. It's amazing. OLCR67. Now, I just have to say, I had no hand in this bead scoop. It was really pretty full, but then Kim disappeared. My producer Kim disappeared with it. And then she added more to it. She went, I don't think there was enough in it. So she went and put more. Everyone, of course, will get their own individual bead scoops. I can't guarantee you'll get the same, but you imagine. You're going to get at least one massive pendant, and this is just one of the bead scoops. You want to see? It's jam-packed. Now I have to say, I did get in trouble. I'm not going to fib. I got in a little bit of trouble for my bead scoop the other day. Do you know what I did with a bead scoop, Linda?
What did you do?
I got one of these big bags, and I filled it with a bead scoop. I got all the boxes on the telly and I just put them all in.
That's one big bead scoop.
Well, it was my first night and our first night back, so I thought, right, this is how we do it here in the Late Show. Yeah.
I'm surprised you could lift it.
I'm surprised I'm allowed to do another one. I know. Now I've said during the day, so now the management know. Awesome, well done, Defoy. Right, I've got lots and lots of you joining me. Multi-bids. The biggest multi-bid so far is 10. Can I just make sure you're aware, you don't get charged more in your posting, packaging or shipping and handling if you get more than one. It doesn't matter the weight. It's only £2.95 UK-wise. If you're joining me in America, of course, in the US, it's $5.95 for your shipping and handling, and that's once in any one day. So if you're joining me now, you can also join me for the next 4 hours. You can join Becky, then you can join me again tonight and add to the same order. We only had how many of them? 160. Have they gone yet? They've all gone. The price isn't even in. That shows me confident confirmations there. We're getting your price straight on. We know how much you love them. £6.95. Now, of course, there's a lot of multi-bids going on, so obviously not 160 people will be able to get it, but there's 160 available, or where. They're going everywhere. I don't know why I open it. It's not as if you don't know. Oh gosh, there's rose quartz in here. Love it. Right. Talk to the call centre on 0800 644 655 on that free phone number, completely free from a landline. And of course, you can join me on the web and add it into your order. But make sure you confirm. I've got Kent, Bedfordshire, Hertfordshire, Berkshire, loads of you on the line, but I don't actually have full confirmations from everybody. So try and confirm as soon as you can. So many multi-bids on this one. Well done to every single one of you. Congratulations. That's your order open. And now you can add all afternoon. We've got lots and lots and lots all morning as well. Lots and lots to offer to you. Gosh, it's taken me about half an hour to get it all back in the scoop. £6.95. Well done indeed. So every single one will get their own bead scoop, as you already know, but you all get your own individual one, which makes it special for you. Congratulations indeed to every single one of you. OLCR67 is the code you need. If you're not checking it out now, you might just be missing out on that, and I hope you don't. I'm going to leave that there. Confirm as soon as you can. Best of luck to you. Would you like to see my first opportunity for challenge, Linda? This is Linda's challenge today. Wait till you see this. Confirm when you can on that previous opportunity, that bead scoop, because there's a lot of you there. You need to check it out. There's about 15 of you on the web who haven't confirmed, so good luck to you, but you need to check it out. Not just put it in your basket, actually proceed to the check. You know this, sorry, it's just for anyone who's new. So you are getting not just 1 or 2, 4 gorgeous strands incorporating pearls, genuine white pearls, beautiful white pearls. You've got your crackled quartz, 2 different variety of sizes. One is the plain rounds, which is a slightly larger here. And then you've got there your faceted rounds. I still call it the golf ball facet. Do you call it a golf ball facet, Linda? What kind of facet do you call it? And the wee ones that are faceted?
I thought a checkerboard comes to mind.
Checkerboard.
Yeah, but I see where you're coming from, particularly
This reminds me of the indentations
with the
in
crackle
golf
cord.
ball.
Yeah, but there's tons of them.
So if you ever see a strand like this and you hear golf ball facet, this is what I'm talking about. The pear shapes individually as well. Gorgeous. Are they white chalcedony? White quartz, cloudy quartz. They're fabulous. And you get a whole host of sterling silver findings. Copper findings that have been silver plated. My apologies. Oh, that means the price of the kit's even going to be even lower then, eh? Oh yes, so you've got all of those findings. Don't worry. I will go into them in detail. So don't worry about that. And it's coming up in my last hour. You've got your monofilament wire, your beading thread, and your elastic. I have to take it all like this. Can I take it? Oh, Linda's already got it. It's fine. I was going to take it all with me, but Linda's got it. This is our guest designer, Linda. If you've only just tuned in, we have lots and lots coming up. Hi, Linda.
Hi, morning.
We have got, now everybody's been admiring your dress today.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Beautiful dress on our Linda does. You've already got it all. You've not, well, you've only just started.
Yeah, I've just started. I can't stand here and do nothing.
I was going to say, I looked over a minute ago and you hadn't started anything, and now I turned around, there's half of, I don't know whether
when I've got gemstones and threading packs in front of me, I can't not do it.
Well, I understand, you've got to go
compulsive.
for it. So what have you started already then?
I always experiment at first. I always do a necklace. Some people do earrings because they want to pick out the gemstones to get the right ones to match. But I always start with the necklace, and I always hope it's going to be the showpiece necklace of that particular kit, right? Because then everything else flows. That's, I won't say struggle, that's the challenge of any kit. Of any kit is that first piece, and for me it's normally a necklace. So I try and get there first because I've got the full complement of gemstones and findings in front of me. I try and get that one done because then, as I say, everything else really then flows beautifully into place. Yeah.
Oh, so you've gone with, well, you've actually used one of everything so far.
Yes, I have, because the whole thing works so beautifully well together. I mean, what is there not to work in this kit?
This is true.
I mean, it's stunning. You can quite happily split all of the components and use them individually, but also it's definitely going to work putting every single strand together. So, I mean, just look at that. That was just beautiful.
So this is perfect for anyone who wants to join us for the first time, or maybe get a gift to introduce somebody into jewellery making, isn't it? Because you've got everything you would need.
Oh, definitely. And I find, as a jewellery maker, what happens to me when I see anything, whether it's a piece in a shop, in a boutique jewellers, or whether it's here in strands and that, if it's an immediate attraction, then it's definitely going to work if you just love it. So if you love a strand of gemstones or a collection of gemstones, then you cannot go wrong.
Exactly. We put them together for you so that you know they will work. The stones will work together, the colours will work together, and the wire and the findings will all work. So it doesn't matter what you do, you can't go wrong, right?
Absolutely.
You can't go wrong. And you can always start again. Even if you decide, that was a happy accident, I'm going to start again, then you start again. So this is coming up. We're going to bring it to you my final hour, so just before 1 o'clock, or if you're just watching on the web later on in the evening, then it will be, of course, on YouTube that is, then it will be in about 3 hours and 45 minutes time. So what did you say? We're just going to have a look through the silver plating. All right. I've got some fabulous findings next door. Well, I'm saying next door, it's just over there. So I'm going to jump over there, and I'm going to leave you with this. Okay. And we'll see very shortly. Linda's made loads of gorgeous pieces. Wait till you see. I've got one of them on.
It's exciting today.
One of them on already. Today is exceptionally exciting. I'm so excited. Now, these are last in stock. I can only go from previous experience that I've had, which already on the line. Great to see you. From previous experience that I've had on our earlier on the evening show, Miss at Missau, and we've had the very, very last of stock, maybe only about 10s or 12s of this type of, it's not the exact same one, but this type, and it flew out the door. So I can only go from of an evening, and how busy it is this morning with over 160 people already opening their orders. It's going to be busy. Now this is everything you would need if you're doing your sort of Kumihimo, like, oh, they're already on the table. Oh my goodness, how efficient is our Amelia? So, if you love your sort of Kumihimo style findings, these are going to be perfect. Perfect for attaching your toggle pendants. If I bring these round, you'll be able to see that as well. So, I'm going to be able to help you out with this particular bundle, or should I say this particular findings. It's not the same clasp, it's showing you that this clasp here, we've got quite a plain round one. It's the exact same idea, so you would obviously have it that way round. Yeah, so for your pendant, we've also got, if I flip this round, it's not the exact same clasp, I'm showing you just so you can understand how it would work. If you're seeing it for the first time, there's a toggle clasp. Let me just take that. There's a toggle style clasp for you. All right. And you've also got the gorgeous ends. See what you can see here? In fact, I'm not going to show you this one. I'm going to turn it around to this one. I'm going to go to a different one. I want to show you this one because this is more of a round one, which is what you've got here. So almost, this one's actually got a little bit more detail to it, if you see. Your one has more of a detail. And I've actually got a smaller version of it as well if you want to make maybe a daintier bracelet. For you. And this is your Kumihimo, sorry, if you're looking at it for the first time. And if you don't know about Kumihimo or you want to try it out, please check out our tutorials or join us on our webpage, JewelleryMaker.com. We have DVDs there for you at $4.95, or alternatively for free, you can watch it on YouTube. We just want to help. We've got expert designers, of course. We've got our Linda showing you Soutache later on, so you've got great ideas coming up all day. And I've got these lovely links as well within here, but you can always repeat and catch up on anything. So if you're thinking, oh gosh, I want to learn Soutache today, but will I be able to pick it up straight away? You're going to have plenty of time to sit and watch back and record it or watch it on YouTube anyway. So, what was that, sorry? I'm not sure actually. Could we incorporate these with Soutache maybe? These findings? Sorry, you can't see over there, Linda, can you? Can you see them up there?
Yes, you could.
Would they work a little bit?
You can definitely incorporate those. You see the endings, the endings,
the
those little bell things.
Ones,
yeah, they would be fabulous for putting at the end of the neckline piece.
Well, that's fab
because if you take a piece of suit, you know, obviously if you're going to work Soutache up the neckline, working it with beads, or even working it with just the Soutache cord, those are perfect for the ends.
Perfect, because we've got quite a few of these. Actually, the majority of this little bundle is all of them. Oh, do you remember the little, is it like Chinese little dolls that go one after the other? They're so cute. So you can actually make quite a thick style bracelet or necklace, and then the daintiest one here as well. How cute is that? Oh, I'm excited.
They're beautiful, aren't they? Just the right finishing touch for any piece of jewellery that you're using cords of any description in, aren't they? They just finish it off.
Are they easy to use? Because I'm looking at it and thinking, well, how on earth do you do it?
They will definitely be easy. Pardon?
There's just a hole in the middle.
Yeah, well, the hole will pass through, and then you crimp it. You sort of clamp it down.
Right.
So yeah, absolutely. As I say, anything that you have, any type of cord.
See that glue you were using earlier? Can you use that to stick it
absolutely.
as well?
That'll consolidate your connection really that well as well. For macrame as well. Anything at all that you're using any form of cords.
Oh, I like it.
But also, you don't really have to. You can just use it as well for, you know, beading. You know, if you're beading a multi-strand, say you've got a really gorgeous 6, 7, 8 strander, and it all comes up and graduates to the neckline, then that will hide your connections at the top to the clasp, which is fab.
Oh yes. Yeah. Oh yes, see, there's so many ideas. It's really, really busy. Thank you for joining me on the website. You'll be able to see, in fact, you won't be able to see any names on the website, but on the television, you'll be able to see on the website. No, you'll be able to see on the telly. They haven't been available since November. So this is something we're really excited about. As I say, I brought you something similar the other week. Now, the toggle clasp can be used with any style. You can use it with chain. You don't have to use it with, of course, your Soutache. You don't have to necessarily use it with your Kumihimo. But this is giving you the opportunity for you to use with any of your genuine gemstone jewellery pieces. Now, what you're looking at is sterling silver flash on top of your copper, which is actually go with those findings we had with Linda for that's coming up with that lovely kit we've got. They were copper with silver flash as well.
That's right.
So they would go as well, so you can extend that actual kit. If you look at that kit that you fancied with Linda already, with Linda's challenge, then you'll probably be thinking, well, actually, if I add these findings to it, I can make even more. Absolutely. And you can't go wrong with extra findings, can you? You can always put them aside, can't you?
Well, extra findings, they're not a nuisance, they're a necessity, to be honest, because you never quite know when, you know, perhaps one day you're planning on doing all of the housework and that, and then by early afternoon you think, no, I've had enough of that now, I want to do some jewellery making.
That was me on Monday.
Well, you need everything there, don't you? You don't want to have to sort of think, oh, well, I can't do it because I haven't got what I need. So
yeah.
You know, findings are an absolute necessity.
And especially when these are the clasps, these are what you can use to finish your design. So it's not even as if they're just the sort of connectors. These can be the finishing piece de resistance to your clasp, to your necklace, to your design.
Those gorgeous, those long, those quite thick, the ones on the top left-hand corner.
Yep, the big sort of pendant. Well,
they're like a bail type thing. Those would be so useful. I mean, to be honest, if you didn't particularly want to use those, you can use them as spacers. You can use them obviously as a pendant drop by just threading through the large hole. But for me, they'd make a really stunning contemporary centerpiece as well. You know, just together.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the size of them. I think there's 6 by 5 millimeter. Those
so they're significant. So there's a lot of out of the sort of working outside the box opportunity there as well.
Yes, I love this, Linda. Love it. Right, your price is coming in. We're getting really excited. You get 26 pieces in total. Are you serious? You can't be serious. It's not even £10. Wow. $6.95. Oh my goodness. You are going to love today. Lots and lots and lots to offer to you. Lots of them already being allocated. Thank you so much. It's giving you that professional finish. It's giving you that opportunity to think out the box. It's giving you plenty of findings, and it's also allowing you to have a price point on your jewellery that makes your jewellery affordable. If you think about it, you've got sterling silver findings as well, but we want to make your jewellery affordable. And if you're thinking, I absolutely love it, I want to get a hold of it, how do I do it? Free phone number from a landline. Completely free. These are some of the names coming through on the phone lines of who already got it. If you're watching on the television, if you're not, let me do it. Oh, there's loads of you. And so many multi-bids, and quite rightly so. Lovely to see you all there out in Cornwall and Wrexham, Stella. Amelia as well. Oh, I thought Amelia was waving to everybody at home there. There's lots of waves from Amelia. She's actually trying to talk to Claire, but she's just standing there waving. Oh, there she is. Amelia's looking after us as a floor manager. And she does a grand she got lots of waves. Lots and lots and lots of you treating yourself to this one. How amazing would it be? How incredible would it be if I were to say to you, KVAZ38 is the code you need for this, but how about, Kim, can I do it? Can I show everyone? I'm going to bring you the copper version too. I dropped one on the floor. Oh, my thighs. Oh, don't go to the gym. Don't go to the gym, it's not good. I'm only just getting the use of my arms again. Well, you can go to the gym, you just be in pain. Oh, I'm using this desk as a support today. We're bringing you the copper version, and it's coming up. Keep your eyes peeled in the next sort of half an hour. I'll do it before 10 o'clock. I absolutely will. So just so you know, it's available, confirmed, check it out as soon as you can. And I hope you managed to get that. It's a beautiful, beautiful opportunity. So we're going to bring it to you after I've shown you Linda's kit, but keep your eyes peeled. You can add it to the same order if you got the bundle, the scoop earlier. Maybe you got a hold of that one. And if you think, oh, I would like to use the two together, that would be quite stunning. I'll leave it with you. Best of luck on that one. Check it out as soon as you can, though. Do not hesitate, and we will bring you the copper colour one in a very short moment. We're going to have a look at the Rose Garden jewellery kit. This is gorgeous. Linda's just setting up. Oh my word. I had a look at this earlier. The most beautiful bracelet. Wait until you see this. This was all made by our guest designer, Linda. Oh my goodness, Linda, I love it. I've got the biggest soft spot for rose and copper colour.
Yeah, I know you have.
Oh, it's the and I love articulation, like the dangle and bracelets. Can I put it on?
Oh yeah, sure.
Rose gold makes you think of me, does it really? That's my director saying that the rose gold makes her think of me, because whenever she used to direct me, I used to get really excited about it. See, I don't fib. Oh, thank you.
Just put that in there, and then you can pinch that together.
It's really fabulous.
So big for you, though.
I have got the scrawniest little wrist.
I like bird's legs.
They haven't grown since I was a child. Neither has my ankles. I've got a 6-inch wrist.
Good.
Wrist.
It's so tiny.
I know, it's awkward. No bracelets ever fit me, which is why Jewellery Maker's perfect, because I can make my own to fit me. These are beautiful. I would have so much fun with this. I've been eyeing this up all morning.
I mean, to be honest, looking at that now, that could have been extended slightly, couldn't it? And perhaps use that earring finding, because you've got tiny fingers, and took that around there.
Oh yeah,
so
like that
had
stylish,
like an Indian bracelet,
national Bollywood style.
Yeah.
I love it. It's like a stylish version of it on a charm bracelet, like a delicate version of a charm. I adore this. So you made this from this kit?
Yes. Yeah. Everything from the kit, just the kit, nothing else.
And you've got yourself 4 strands and pink pyrite. That's pink dyed pyrite, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous,
we had some of that the other night. It was so popular, but we only had this sort of seed beads, the wee round,
I know the
beady
ones.
beads.
Yeah, I know the ones.
These would go gorgeously, and with the rose gold. I mean, you know what I'm like. I'm obsessed with rose gold, but the rose gold. Do you think it marriage-wise it goes well with the gemstones?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, this is the coated version, and you see how all the iridescence is bouncing from it as well. And obviously, if I'd used blue, say blue coated pyrite, then the blue would have popped out of the quartz.
The blue.
But this time, it's really keeping that pink there, but with all these gorgeous lilacs, the really like iridescent glitter.
Oh, I love it. Now I've only got 69 available. I bags the 2. I'm going to show you all the strands that Linda's had to work with. Then you're going to see. Now, because when I look at these strands, I'd be thinking, where do I begin? And I'm thinking, Linda started with a necklace. Am I right?
Yes.
Or am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right, yeah.
So you've got the 3. I'll just tell you exactly what you're getting in each strand. You've got yourself big carat weight of this one. I'm just trying to count. I'm imagining this is your agate. I'm trying to work out puffy agate. That is rainbow pears, 16 by 12 millimeter for you in these. You've got your faceted pink coated pyrite. The drops on these ones 8 by 6 millimeter, all the way up to 12 by 7 millimeter, which are the sort of bigger ones in the middle. You've then got your coated quartz, gorgeous on this one. I'm just checking the size on this one because I can't find it. Mystic Rose. Mystic Rose Quartz, faceted rounds, that's it. And they're 8 millimeter for you there. And then your pearls, you're looking at so they've actually got a rose tint to them as well, sort of rosy quartz tint. So it's actual rose quartz with that coat on the top, which I've never ever seen before. I've never seen coated rose quartz ever.
Yeah, the mystic coating is absolutely delightful, and it enhances the look of, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love gemstone in its natural form. I really love rough cut gemstones. But you know, the gem industry, it's completely natural for. I was reading on a really well-known site yesterday for them to enhance. Yeah, isn't it?
Well, 95% of sapphires are heated or treated in one way or another. So
consequently, you know, it's a beautiful way of giving rose quartz the choice. You know, you can choose to have the uncoated, but this mystic coating on any what I call relatively clear through to opaque gemstone works so well, and particularly with this collection.
It's almost like what I think is, maybe it's because it's next to this beautiful pearl strand, which is 7 by 8 millimeter nuggets. It's almost like a pearlescence.
Yes, absolutely, totally.
And it's like that lovely.
And utterly. It's very, very, very ultra feminine.
But subtle, feminine. It's giving you that. You know when you see a sort of disco colour?
Yes.
Gemstones with that pop of disco colour. It's like a feminine, delicate, dainty version of that. It's that delicate version. It's giving you all that twinkle. It's giving you all that sort of amazing lustre. The lustre is coloured, which is what's so nice about it. It's not a white lustre. Your lustre is maybe pink. It's maybe a little bit pearlescent. It's fantastic. So you all 4 of these strands. You get all of them, part of the kit, the Rose Garden kit. And you get your findings. Massive reel of copper wire, actually. What's that? 100 meters. 100 meters at 0.25. And that's your wire, as well as your beading thread, which is a lovely copper colour. And then you've got your wire and elastic. And do you know what I did last night? I had a little wooden heart thing, like a wall ornament, and it fell off. So I got the monofilament wire and tied a wee knot and hung it up with that instead, because I get so much. You get so much out of these; they go on forever. I'm using it for my household, like DIY. It's not. Well, you can't see it. It just looks like it's floating now on my wall.
The first time that we had monofilament came in, I know Lucy was on air with me, and she'd bought some. I think she was pregnant at the time. She'd bought some sausages in, cooked sausages. And we actually cut a sausage in half with the monocle. So you can see, that's just to say how strong it is. Like a cheese cutter, you know?
It's awesome, and you can do so much with it. And you get all of the findings. Is this one of the most amount of findings? That's terrible English, but you know what I mean.
There's approximately 100 of the rose gold coated copper in there, and it really is a pretty colour, isn't it? You get the little hearts.
They are so cute. Well. Let me get one of those out. They're lush. So you've got, and that's actually that little beautiful detail that you used, that clasp, but you've used both of them.
Yes, I've used both of them. I
lush.
mean, the thing about these hearts on the end, there's enough room to get your flat nose pliers and just bend it sort of so it's going parallel to the upright, so that you can have that little heart arrow shape dangling down from the gemstone. So you don't have to use it as a little cap. And certainly use them on their own. Straighten them out with warm hands, and then you can straighten them out beautifully with warm hands. It's not a problem at all. And then you can see that nice little curve that you like, is to get a natural curve. So you get a gorgeous pair of earrings just made up from the head pins with the little heart shapes.
Love it. Love it indeed. Lots and lots of you confirming already. You do get the wire. It's 100 meters and it's 0.25 millimeter. You probably know the price point you would just pay for the wire alone. If you're a regular, that would be £9.95 for the wire alone. If you want all of it, be £59.50 just to get it all individually in the website. So you can buy it all individually. This is everything that's in it. So if I haven't mentioned anything, have a look here. You get your wire, you get your beading thread, and you get your elastic. You also get yourself that beading thread as well. You get 100 carats of your pink colour coated pyrite, which is a faceted drops. You saw them, they're beautiful. You get approximately 8 by 6 mil to 12 by 7 millimeter. It's an 18 centimeter strand, 150 carats of your multi-metallic rainbow coated colour puffy, goodness me, this is a tongue twister, puffy pears, approximately 16 by 12 millimeter. You've got 160 carats of the rose quartz mystic faceted, mystic colour faceted rounds, 8 millimeter in those, and then the white culture pearl nuggets, 7 by 8 millimeter. Now you've made the most dreamy pair of earrings. One of them's more like a sort of a charm style idea, and then the other is more of an elegant. Oh, you've used a. Ooh,
you see, you were talking earlier about the extender clasps and that, and they're in here. You've got 3 of the rose gold extenders in here.
Oh yeah,
and they've got that gorgeous match. You've got an S-shaped clasp.
Yes.
So if you're using that clasp, which you can use decoratively as well as in an asymmetric design, but if you're, say, putting that clasp into a necklace, then by all means take the clasps off of the extenders. In other words, it'll take the little boxes off the extenders.
Yeah, what you would kind of close with your ribbons.
And then use the chain. So you've got that extra chain, and you've got those gorgeous S shapes, which I think are absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely.
To put some really beautiful detail into an earring, but with little effort.
Yeah. And it's easy enough to do.
Oh yes, very, very, very easy to do.
I mean, and this is all this chain, because I'm looking at the necklaces now, and I'm looking at the bracelet, I'm like, how much chain do you actually get? Because a whole metre of chain.
Yep.
Because that's doubled up there.
That's right, yeah. Because I think that chain is just so pretty, and chain is a big thing in at the minute. Yes. But I just thought, well, immediately it shrieked at me, the rose quartz and the chain work so well. Let's just do a very simple wearable necklace.
I was thinking I was going to try and put it in there, but it didn't work.
But you see, that little sort of drop on there as well could quite happily go onto the chain in the centre of that necklace. You could almost make that transposable.
Oh yeah, you could put it in the drop. Oh yeah. I love it. And then this one, and this is where you've really got to start with the wire, isn't it? You've really gone to town with the wire.
Yeah, just using the wire, just to show you really that the 0.25 is totally adequate.
Is that your wire there?
Yes. Yeah.
May I show everybody this?
Yeah, of course. I mean, the 0.25 is completely adequate for the tiara twist type jewellery.
Yes.
And you can see it's holding those heavy flowers perfectly well.
And that's how much wire Linda has left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you made a whole necklace.
Not a dent to it at all.
Oh my gosh, it's going to go on forever, this wire.
Yeah, I love 0.25. It's got so many variants. It's got so many ways you can use it. And it is still strong.
So if we're meant to be paying over £59 for all of it together, would you like to see what you're paying? Because so many of you have already got it. Might be nice to see your price point. Oh yeah, and there's your pearl necklace. As if okay, she goes on forever. This kit, it goes on for absolute ever. OVGC08 is the number that you need. I love it. We should be. Oh my word! Have you just taken £30 off? You've taken £30 off from about £59 and you're not even staying there. Oh my word, I don't know what to say. I'm here till 9 p.m. I don't know how I'm going to handle it. Pretty much trying to take your post and packaging off there as well, so you can get all of it home for what, £30? Is that right? 27, 28, 29? Yeah, wow. You can get it home for £30 even if you haven't opened an order. So for £2.95 to join us for the very, very first time, you can add in as much as you want, even if you think, well, Ali, I normally join you for an evening show, I want to maybe get a strand later on tonight that you've said is coming up. You can add it together. That's £32.20 you're saving here.
Good heavens.
£32.20 just because you're getting it all together, and it goes beautifully together. That's fantastic. So many names coming through. Congratulations to you. Lots and lots of you on those phone lines for just that's £32 you've just saved. You can actually get 2 kits and still have change. 2 kits and still have change.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you've got £32 change and you buy 1 kit at £26. £32 change from what you would have got. You buy another kit and you've still got change to add in maybe another strand, which is coming up. This rose quartz strand is coming up.
That's perfect.
And it would go.
Perfect. It's frosted, Kim, isn't it? It's got some texture to it. It's beautiful.
Can I have a price point on this strand?
That is stunning.
So if I take this to £5.95 with the £32.20 you've saved, you could add this in.
Wow.
As it's, would that be a good add, do you
yes,
think?
Absolutely. Look at that. I love the difference between those 2 rose quartz there. That's it. That's its perfect backdrop, isn't it? You've got that frostiness there, making that so... That's what I love about gemstones. You know, you can't go wrong with them. Yeah. They're so perfect.
I'm going to take this out. This is coming up very shortly. We're going to take it to £5.95. We're going to see a demo with Linda, and then I'm going to bring you this to add on. Sound like a plan? Sound like a good plan?
Yeah, sounds like a very good plan. I leave that just to me. Yeah.
What are we going to make?
Right.
I'm saying we. What are you going to make?
Well, you see the sort of little pendant dangle on the necklace on the far side?
Yes, the pearl one.
There.
Well, I wanted to know how to make
the reason why I'm just going to show how to do that is because we've got 2 different types of beads, that gemstone beads that I've put onto there. And because we've got chain, excuse me, because we've got chain in the findings pack, then we can do these sort of what I call waterfall dangles very, very easily. Now, the point I'm making is that the pyrite sort of teardrops are very top point drilled, top to top point drills either side of the point.
Yep.
And the pearl obviously is drilled all the way through. Sort of north to south drill. So we've got 2 different positions for drill holes. So I thought it might be nice if somebody out there is watching that thinks, well, how can I attach those 2 different, completely different, different drill ways of a gemstone onto a chain. So if we go through that, I apologise but there will be lots and lots of you out there that haven't seen it before.
But it's always nice to have a refresher, I think, because sometimes, I mean, I've seen how to do lots and lots and lots of designs, but I still need a little bit of refreshing, or maybe think, actually, I hadn't thought of doing that for a while. Now that I've seen Linda do it, actually it's making me want to do that now. Yeah, well, with me,
I mean, you can imagine how many techniques I do time and time and time again. Yeah. But as I keep on saying, those techniques remain the same. They remain constant.
But it's how you use them. That's right. Well. Absolutely how to expand it. So you might have done it before, but you might have not done it to this level, or you might want to, once you've seen this, it might give you an idea, it might sort of spark something, makes you think, oh, I want to do this now.
I mean, this particular design is great for a dangle on a bracelet, or a great long dangle, or just the tiny dangle.
Because what I love is the long chains with a wee, just a cluster like that. So popular if you're wearing sort of knitted jumpers at the sort of autumn time and winter time.
Exactly. Right, so if you get one of the little pyrite drops, okay, and just pop it onto 3 or 4 inches of your your 0.25 wire, okay, so that it's dangling roughly in the centre. And then what I'm going to do is bring the wire, okay, up so that both ends are in roughly the same drop on either side. And then holding the two pieces of wire fairly taut with finger and thumb, I'm going to get to pinch at the point where the point of the gemstone is going to actually give me a point on the wire there. That's going to give me a nice quick sharp twist. So then holding that really firm between finger and thumb is turn the gemstone. Okay, now turn the gemstone until the twist on the wire is on the point of the gemstone. That will give you a relatively stable dangle. It won't flip about. And then just continue to move the fingers up and continue twisting around. Okay, now that's giving you a nice firmed up 0.5 we've got now because it's two wires together, but that sort of strengthened.
I've never thought of it like that before.
Strengthened the wire. So now what we're going to do is just we're going to wrap on with a wrapped loop. So round nose pliers.
I don't want to interrupt you, but we've just had a message in from a lady called Sabrina. She's out in Bedfordshire, and it's 6-year-old daughter. And what's her name? Kira has messaged in to say she wants you to know that she thinks you're amazing.
Oh, Kira!
And she wants to know if she can make Jewellery Maker with you, or she wants to know if she can make jewellery with you on Jewellery Maker when she's older.
That would be my pleasure, my absolute pleasure. We start them young here, so yes, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it.
What we're
thinking
find a way.
We'll find
a younger Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame. So trying to do a junior.
What a good idea!
Junior Wall of Fame.
Kira, you can head that.
And instead of adding money to the account, you get to choose a strand or something.
That's fantastic.
Would that be a good idea?
I love that idea.
Yeah, well, that's what we're thinking about. Ed was talking about, I think it was Ed's idea the other day. They were talking about it, so we'll try and make it work. A junior Wall of Fame. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Kira, that's fantastic. Kira's actually consolidated that idea. Yeah. She's confirmed that's what we should do.
All thanks to you. And then you can have a special day with Linda. Yeah. We could do a competition.
Love to.
And you've won. Decided already. Yeah, for the cutest text message ever. Thank you so much.
Oh, out of the mouth of babes. Thank you very much.
And if you want to text in, the number is 60777. If you want to text us, that is JM Studio is what you pop at the start. So it will go to our studio because there's 4 studios, and I'll just get, or the 5, 6, they're building as we go. They're floating around. So to make sure it gets to here, type in JM Studio and your normal network charge will apply. Or you can message us for free on website, JewelleryMaker.com. All right, sorry, Linda.
Right, that's okay, that's fine. Right, so now we're going to use our round nose pliers, and we're just going to put the tips just about 1/2 centimetre in from the very, very end, and then just pop that perpendicular away from you, and then holding on to it, flick your wrist so that that top plier is now sitting on the top, and your elbow really doesn't want to go any further. That's the point at which to stop. Bring it back over the top again. Now at this point I take my pliers out and I pop the bottom one back in again and pop that down to the gemstone. Okay, pop that down towards the gemstone, so I'm getting a nice circle there. And then taking the excess, just wind around the neck. Okay, that's the wrapped loop. All right, now what I'm going to do is very quickly do that one more time.
I've done one.
Oh, you're working with me. Excellent.
It's not very good.
What's wrong with that? That's
I don't know.
Superb.
Can you use that one?
I can definitely. I was just showing the wrapped loop. Brilliant. It's brilliant. We'll put that one on Facebook. Ali.
It's a really long one.
No, that's fine. That's only, we just trim off excess. That's absolutely fine. Now to do that same technique again, but to put it straight onto the chain, we'll just twist on again, okay?
I really find it fun to twist. It's therapeutic.
It is, actually. You're quite right. It very much is. So round nose pliers, and we're going to do 1/2 of the wrap loop now. We're just going to push away, flick the wrist round and bring it over the top. Now at this point I've got as much excess as you had, so I'll just trim off some of that excess, okay? And then...
And if you need tools, they're on the website. Easy peasy to get a hold of them, JewelleryMaker.com. We'll pop you some information in a wee moment and just how to get a hold of tools if you wish.
Okay, and then getting both of those strands of the wire through the bottom loop of, Probably, if this is the first time you're using the kit, use the whole length of the chain to start with, because then you can stop when you want.
Right.
You can have it as long or as short as you want. Okay, let the chain dangle, okay, in that little half loop. Pop your pliers back in, push towards the gemstone, and then sandwich that chain by finishing off the wrap loop. Trim off, being very careful as to where you trim, that you don't trim off the little bail, and then all these tiny little bits you can trim off later. With 0.25 wire, if you've got a very, very pointed nail scissors, just keep them for purpose, okay? Don't keep them for, you know, doing the nails as well. But I find a very sharp, you know, they can be very pointed, can't they? For this 2.5 wire, gets in nice and neatly to take off that bit. Right, so that's how to do that top pointed gemstone, the way they do that, the way they do the holes on those drops. Okay, some drops are top to bottom, so this is how you do that.
Oh, and now
but
how you
on
do
the pearl, which is top to, well, actually, it's top to bottom,
through the
fat
middle.
side on this one is. So I literally just pop a pearl on. Okay, we just pop the pearl on. I hold on to the pearl, and then I take, because this is so gorgeous and works so well with this particular kit, I'm not frightened at all of letting the wire have some sort of a stage. Do you know what I mean?
What's this?
Sorry,
I love it.
sorry,
You just talk and you're like,
sorry, I beg your pardon. I'm glad you stopped me. I just do this on autopilot.
What's happening?
Right, we literally get the end of the piece of wire. Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Sometimes I do go on autopilot, especially when I'm rabbiting
It's lovely
away.
to see, though. No, you weren't rabbiting at all. I just fascinated by you just going for it.
Take the wire into the pliers, almost at the very end, because we just want a tiny, tiny little coil, and just kick back, okay? And just kick back on probably 4 or 5 little turns, so that you've just got the center of what could be, at a later point, could be a coil, okay? So we've got that done. Now that's just literally going to act as a stopper. So now effectively I've made my own head pin with that little coil stopper. So then we just, again, take your round nose pliers, push away, flick your wrist round, bring it back. Now I'm going to trim off. Because you've got tons and tons of wire, you don't have to be too sparing on how much you use, and it's probably best to have a little bit more rather than not. Now the next thing to do is, when I've got a sort of a little drop like that, I normally count up to the 3rd chain link, and it'll all become clear as to why. So I go 1, 2, 3, and I pop through that 3rd link, okay, and catch it, and finish off in exactly the same way as we finished off the drop. So we take it down towards the pearl and just twist around, and then take your excess off. Now I'll show you why I've gone up to the 3rd, is because that then, if I'd have gone to the 1st, that pearl would be much lower.
Yeah.
So if I go up to the 3rd, I've got that nice little height coming back up. Now what I did on that particular necklace was I did 2 on the 3rd, and then I did 2 on the 6th.
I'll pop
and
next
then,
to it, so
yeah, and then I added, see how beautifully the chain works when it separates as well.
It's
and
so
then I
cute.
added 4 more of the drops, quite randomly actually, because sometimes with jewellery making, I know what I'm looking for, and you can achieve it in a very specific manner, but if you get a little bit random, sometimes the result is much more gentle, much more subtle than if it's really planned.
Yeah.
And sometimes I find tassels and sort of waterfall drops are all the better for that little bit of randomness.
Especially if you maybe have some gemstones left over in your stash and you think, oh, I don't know what to do, and you just put a random mixture of gemstones.
Yeah, gemstones will always work with gemstones, so exactly that.
I love that. Now I have a little happy birthday from all of us here. A little message to Tracy in Northwich. It's your happy birthday to your little boy. Oh, who's it? What was that? Sorry, say again. Casey. Oh, sorry, I said Tracy. Please excuse me. It's from Tracy for your son Casey, who's 7 today. Happy birthday,
Casey. Happy birthday.
I'll try and make something for you.
It's half term. What a week you've chosen to have your birthday in.
I know.
It's half term, isn't it?
Well done you, good work. Happy birthday to you. So what we're going to do actually is give you, what was that, sorry? We're going to bring you the Wall of Fame in just a wee second, but I'll just remind you everything that's in this kit, as well as the opportunity at $5.95 to get this rose quartz strand, which is coming up in a moment. We'll do the Wall of Fame in a minute, but just to remind you everything that was in this kit, because we've only really or sorry, should I say we? I always enjoy it as if I've done something. I've not done anything. Linda's done it all. She's made a beautiful draw.
It's also there's an aura around you, Ali, of real interest and
I love it.
Yeah.
I get so excited. So you get all of these 4 strands. All of them. That's your agate, your pyrite, your rose quartz, which has been coated with a lovely sort of pearlescent. Gives you like a pearlescent luster as opposed to a white luster. And then your natural pearls. Gorgeous strand for you. Should have been £59, 60, 50, £26.95 today.
That's
with all of the findings. And what amazes me the most, and I know I've got a strand of pearls here, I know I've got all of this, but it's that wire. All of the findings, huge amount of findings, but you've got the wire that on its own is about £9.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
That is amazing. So you got all of that. You've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of jewellery. Oh, yeah, sorry, I've counted a bust, but there's nothing on it, but that's because it's there.
Yeah.
So 6 pieces of jewellery, plus you've got loads left.
Yeah, well, that's today's kit.
Oh, is that? Oh,
yeah,
right,
that's
my
kit
apologies.
I'm working from. But I did have, I think I had a few, probably 5 or 6 pearls left.
Right.
Which I could have used in earrings, but I hadn't got any findings left.
Ah, okay, but you might have findings in your stash. Awesome, right, are you ready for your Wall of Fame? Are you ready?
I am.
I'm ready. It's Wall of Fame time. I've been in the Wall of Fame for years. This is so exciting. Thank you very much for joining us. If you want to join in the Wall of Fame, I'll explain to you how to do that in just a few minutes. We have lots and lots of Wall of Fame for you today. This is number 49. Oh, gosh, this is beautiful. Oh, it's got so much fancier than when we originally used to do it. Now it's on a board and everything. Right, this is, I know it used to just be a piece of paper. We've gone up in the world. So this is gorgeous. This is, hi Gia. This is from Maria in London. Here is a pair of cufflinks I made for a Valentine's commission. Do you know, on the evening shift, I'm going to show these to our Tom, because he always goes on about cufflinks. He loves them. These are stunning. They are fine silver, textured on a texture plate with indented letters added on top. I then oxidized the indented part using liver of sulfur, which was tricky as my customer only wanted it on the letters. I'm really pleased with how they turned out, and the recipient wore them to a special occasion on the weekend and apparently got lots of compliments. I'm not surprised. So is that a JT then? If I hold it that way, a J and a T.
Yeah.
I'm holding it the wrong way, I think. They're gorgeous.
That's
I love
unique.
them.
I've never seen them.
I want to learn to make that. I would love to
fantastic.
make that for my brother. He doesn't wear much jewellery, but he wears shirts every day, and he would do with a really good pair of cufflinks.
I think cufflinks are really, they're in more than they've ever been.
And they are, and there's so many novelty ones.
So
it would be nice to get some personal.
Yeah.
I have to learn how to do this. Maria, well done to you in London. Thank you very much. You're number 46.
This is so pretty. Kira, if you're watching, you're going to love this. This is number 50, and it's from Lynn. Lynn says, hi everyone at Jewellery Maker. This is my latest piece and hope it makes the Wall of Fame. It's a rosary link with crackle quartz, all from Jewellery Maker, and it's laid on a slate that blew off my roof last week.
I'm sorry, it's terrible. I'm not laughing that it blew off your
recycling.
You blew off your roof.
Recycling.
We're
I
glad.
love it. Yes.
We're glad you made use of it.
Absolutely, definitely. You've recycled really well. Hope my jewellery sells at my jewellery party on Saturday, because I've had to pay a small fortune to get my roof sorted. Aww. So pick me, please. And that's Lynn in Wigan. Lynn, I hope your party goes really well with jewellery like that.
So do I.
Absolutely, definitely it will. I'm sorry about your roof. I had a huge 80-foot tree come down, which I had taken 2 days to sort it out, but it's a tragedy, isn't it? It's caused awful damage, but that's the way to do it. Recycle.
Yes.
I've made the stump of my tree into a big table for my granddaughters.
I love that as well. They probably didn't like the tree.
Yeah.
They probably love that. It's the best garden ever now.
Yeah.
I have number 51. This is gorgeous. I have to say, well done on that quartz. I always get strands of it, and I never know exactly what to make with it, and I think it's gorgeous. This is from Jill in Brighton. Hiya, Jill. You said, hi all to JM. I had some pale zoisite beads from JM in a kit for a while, and I thought, I had them for quite a while, and I adore garnet, so I finally put them together with these huge JM garnets, which bring out the red and the zoisite, I think. I've linked the stones with a 0.8mm silver wire and added some silver plated spacer beads and a dark red agate heart. I think I will keep this for myself for a change. Good idea, Jill. Hope you like it enough to put it on the wall of fame, and I think it must be my turn to win this week. Best wishes to all Jill from Brighton. Lovely to hear from you, Jill, and that's gorgeous. I do love it. I actually do think it's picked out a little bit of the pinks, even just from the photo.
Superb.
It's lovely, lovely combination. Well done, you. We've got some garnet coming up today, actually, if you're a fan of garnet. It's faceted. It's amazing.
This is lovely. A couple of bracelets here. They're absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favourite gemstones as well.
Oh,
yes.
I love the way you've worked the wire. That's lovely.
From Chris, and Chris says, hi everyone. This week I've been playing with Botswana agate. The top bracelet is a macrame with silver coloured and copper 0.25 wire. The lower one is my attempt at a technique shown by Mark yesterday. Everything's from Jewellery Maker. Chris, I think that's fantastic. I mean, that's the gemstone sitting in some fabulous technique, and both, again, I talk about stages for gemstones, but they're both working, aren't they? Both
I love how you've got this of silver
together
in between, because I think silver and Botswana agate, the greys and the silvers,
absolutely.
It's like a lovely midnight storm.
Absolutely agree.
I love it.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Gorgeous, well done.
And that's number 52, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Jill, I didn't read out your number, or if I did, I forgot. It's 51, just so you know. Oh my goodness. This, I think it's a variety of techniques going on in this one. This is 53. This is wonderful. This is from Lisa. Thank you very much, Lisa. You said, hi to all at JM. Here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. Everything is from JM. I'm loving all the other entries. They're all great. Hoping for a win this week to buy more products. That is a fabulous mixture, isn't it? You've got the tassels going on, you've got bracelets, you've got the gizmo work in there. Yeah, you've got that
Celtic knots. Yes, I think Teresa came on a mid show, the inspiration show the other day, and did these knots. I was fascinated by them.
They're
lovely. That is amazing.
And then again,
yeah,
that's fabulous. So you're number 53, and best of luck to all of our Wall of Fame entries. That was from Lisa. Now, just to let you know, there was a slight technical issue earlier with our graphics. There's a wee surprise. But hopefully the kit is still available. If you want to get a hold of it, call me in that number. It's a free phone number from a landline. It's completely free. It's not even a low call rate. It's completely free. You can call us on that and get a hold of it. This is the code for our rose quartz, which I mentioned that we go with it. And CPP 002. CPP 002. We're going to be going a little bit low on this. I think that's why the code's called do you want to have a wee play?
Oh, thank you.
I love them. I'm obsessed with rose quartz. Anyone who knows me knows I'm absolutely ridiculously obsessed. Yeah, it'd be a lovely bracelet, lovely and smooth.
They'd be fantastic in macrame. You know, this is gemstone that will stay where you put it.
I do have actually a macrame bracelet, which was very kindly made for me. Didn't make it myself, but I am going to macrame workshop with Mark in March.
Gorgeous.
But it was using round rose quartz. They weren't frosted like this though. I do love that.
It just, for me, it just adds that sort of fairy detail.
It's like a dreaminess to it.
Yes,
like
exactly.
Care Bear dreamy pink, a princess dreamy pink.
So beautiful.
And that's what CPP 002. Rose quartz frosted rounds are 10mm. Now, we were talking about this the other day, but I always like to ask different designers. We find that, or we've found so far, most designers seem to think that the 8mm are quite good. If you're starting, the kind of bigger 12, 8, 10mm are quite good to work with.
Yes, because I think 6 and 8mm are great for beginners because they're almost, what you would expect to get from, let me say in inverted commas, a bead.
Right.
Okay. So if you start off with these rounds, it's probably the most popular shape of gemstone ever anyway. And then you'll find it becomes, once you start off with round gemstones and you see the characters and the things that go on with gemstone, it will make you absolutely desire different shapes from that. But certainly from a beginner's point of view, it's less intimidating, I think, perhaps to start with a round.
And quite a few multi-bids on this one, which is lovely. If you got a multi-bid on the kit, or if you did get the kit, you've actually saved £32 odds on the kit. So to get one of these strands is awesome. I've already told you the price. That was very naughty of me, but you know what I'm like. If you don't know me, welcome. I'm Ali Defoy. I'm a little bit naughty. $5.95. This is the strand, and I will tell you till I go blue in the face. I've been telling everyone for the past 8 years, it goes with everything. No matter what gemstone you want to give it a go with, what colour, it goes with any colour. I'm adamant about that.
Well, I think you work with gemstones all day, don't you? And I think that's remained possibly your favourite.
Absolute favourite.
Personal favourite.
Yeah, personal favourite is rose quartz. Anytime rose quartz came into our sister channel, Gems, I think everybody was probably fed up of rose quartz, because I was very fortunate. I got to launch every rose quartz piece of jewellery that arrived, pretty much, because it's incredible, and I don't think enough people will ever realise until they get a strand home just what it can do, because it glows beautifully. It's feminine. For me, it epitomises femininity. If you like your morganites and you like your kunzites, you must love rose quartz. You can't not. It's got a beautiful property to it, and you can get different varieties. For example, you just had the coated one, which is the first time I've seen a coated one actually ever, and I'm really enjoying it, and that's giving you a complete contrast with the luster from the faceting and then that frosty dreaminess from the rounds. And they're both round, so they'll be well to work together. And if you want to put it with any colour, with black, let me show you against the skin tone up at the neckline really quickly, because they're flying out the door, just so you can see. It will go with any skin tone, but you've got your 30 days to see that for yourself anyway.
Look at that, that's made that gemstone come alive now. Once you put it against a real person, once you put it against a soft skin tone like that,
I mean, you see it next to the colours as well.
I mean, all that strand needs is restranding. That's all it needs, and it's got sort of a subtle drama going on there.
Gorgeous. We love subtle and we love drama, so it's perfect. Right, I will leave that with you because they're flying at the door. Do check it out if it's in your basket. I hope you get it. And as I say, it will go gorgeous with that kit if you manage to get that. I'm going to jump over because I've got some findings that it will go with, and we'll be back with Linda shortly. Linda, thank you ever so much.
That's a pleasure.
I have for you now. They're back in stock, the copper flash. Now, how beautifully will these go with the rose gold? Maybe if you want to add some of the beads in. Now, I will warn you already, we've got limited stock. I did try and warn you this earlier. I did say it would be just before 10. Please forgive me, there was a wee technical error. There's a surprise. So I'm sorry about that. But what it does mean is we might be able to do something extra naughty with your price points. So we've got opportunities for all 4 of the sizes. You're already on the lines. I would advise you to call early, even if you're a regular viewer and you know what to do. KTAZ32, they're going to be allocated on a first confirmation basis. Try and check them out as you can. You get 2 of your rose gold, and they're copper, flash on copper. So that's rose gold flash on top of your copper. That's 6mm in size, sorry, 8mm, then to the 6mm, then to the 4mm, then down to the 3mm, and then you've got the rose gold flash copper hanging connectors, which are 8mm in the inner, 9mm in the outer. Put these in for you as well with your toggle clasps. They're 13mm and 19mm. Lovely to see so many of you. Susan, Eileen's in there, Irina, and Jennifer. I've got Anonymous. I've got lots and lots of you there. And then you got all those loops as well, oval loops, which you got with the silver as well. 4 have gone to Kent, 3 have gone to Northamptonshire, 4 have gone to Hampshire, Northamptonshire again. Jennifer's having a great morning. So's anonymous bid is actually, it says Mrs, but it must be an anonymous because I've not got the other half of the Mrs. I've got Leslie there, I've got Sue, anonymous. Great to see so many of you. Remember, if you wish to remain anonymous and you don't wish me to say your name, No problem at all. I completely understand. But just, you can do that on your computer when you're logging in. You can make your sort of name anonymous. You can log in as that. Or alternatively, if you call me in the phone lines, if you say you wish to remain anonymous, then your name won't come up for me. So it's not even as if I could make a wee mistake and read it out if you didn't want it didn't want it mentioned. Sorry, just say to the call centre, it's no problem at all. I understand you're all at work and you shouldn't be joining in. I know. But you're having a wee sneaky add to your order. And remember, £2.95, post and packaging, £2.95, and that's you. So, price point that's going to come in for this is going to be fan-dabby-dozy, as the crankies would say. You've already seen the silver-plated version. So now for you today, these are the last of stock. I've not got as many of these. Roughly how many have we got? Over half the stock's gone, I believe. We did have 165. How much has gone? Already 100 just shy of have gone. So we've got about 60 left. At £6.95, I know, even though it's rose gold flash in the finish, it's still down to £6.95. I know, just enjoy it. Treat yourself when you can. We did have the silver one's completely sold out now, the silver finish. Got a few of those available, and we did have a little bit more of those. So if you want to get the silver, just speak with the call centre as well. I don't have the code off the top of my head, unfortunately, but we will recap it in a wee bit as well. So if you're just joining me now, where have you been? We'll give you these a little bit later in the silver. If you missed it, we'll recap the silver for you. And not to forget, we've got that amazing brand new tool coming up, which everybody's wanting to get a hold of, especially when we've had so many pearls on the show already this morning, which will go great if you want to use these tools as well. You can use these with it. Our brand new tool, let me move our scoop out the way. It's coming up on the other side of the break. We're launching it. There's only 100 of them. It's really, really limited. And we've got a brand new dream opportunity. A whole host of 4 brand new strands going under £10 in today's show, as well as an amazing 80 centimetre strand Ethiopian opal dream. Everybody wants to get it. All coming up after the break. Do not go anywhere. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to show you how to get a hold of some of the tools. So if you've already got your tools and you're thinking, oh, I've already got them, top up your tea, get yourself a wee bicky, and I'll see you on the other side of this.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker. You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, FreeSat 807 and now Freeview Channel 30. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
Oh, great to see you. We have got so much today. We've got lots of new strands. I've got some premier strands. In fact, let me just take this one off because we've just had this one. All of these 4 strands, brand new. I've got Mookite for you. big, lovely, puffy rounds. I have got the matching Briolet drop facet top drilled pyrite in gold to what you had in the kit with their lovely Linda, in the challenge Linda, which was pink, exact same, but in gold. Then I've got, oh sorry, greeny gold, my apologies, it's like chartreuse. We'll go with that chartreuse wire actually if you've got some. You've got the amazing, now this is purple amethyst, you can't really see because of the depth of the board that it's on. Really rich purple amethyst, in fact you'll see that when if I put pink next to it. Lovely, or if I put the black agate that's coming up. And they're agate stars, do love a good star. Maybe you've got a little star in your life, you want to get them a treat. And we've got, what was that, sorry? Oh, you're not talking to me. I just think you're talking to me all the time. You're not talking to me at all. I just listen and think it's me. Sorry, that's my producer I'm talking to. I have your brand new knot board. I'm so excited about this. Easy, you've only got 100 of them. A lot of you already be on the lines. This is your easy knotter. OJI BD 40. These are like tongue twisters, these little codes. Goodness me, I have to say them fast on the night shift. It takes me forever. Might as well just say it once slowly and right than about 10 times fast and wrong. OJI BD 40 is a code you need. Are you ready for this? I've only got 100, brand new. So if you've got any pearl strands, if you've got, in fact, that rose quartz strand, I've got a lovely long strand of that and tiger's eye at my house already, that I bought from our sister channel actually. And it's lovely and fun to use, of course, if you want to get, for a long strand, if you want to keep all your gemstones, especially maybe if you've got younger children, they all love to pull, don't they? They love to pull your hair, pull your necklace, and if for any reason it catches on your pearls, the last thing you want to be doing is all over the floor picking up your pearls, which is what I was doing yesterday with that actually labradorite in a strand, at lapis lazuli, sorry, strand, the knot had come undone at the end. There's some of the names coming through in the screen, and then I was trying to pick them all up because they've gone flying across the floor. So a quarter of the stock is already gone. Great to see so many of you. Now, if you are new to this, because I've only got 100, I don't have much time to explain it, and I feel terrible for that. But what I will say is, it's got within it very, very clear instructions. It's called the Easy Knotter, and just so you're aware, it is not a toy, and it is an adult supervision is required. What you've got here, it tells you how to do it in between. If you want to work out knots all the way along, quite simply, you tie it round it, you pull it just as if you would start to tie a knot. And then you move the knot as it goes along. So if you want it every 2 inches, every 1 inch, every ½ inch, you can work out by moving it along where you want that knot to be. So if you've got a phone in your hand, brilliant. If you haven't, call me as soon as you can. And there's step-by-step guides, front and back, making it so easy to use. It's only in one language, actually. It's all in English, which is helpful because the other day I had one and it wasn't in English at all, which was brilliant. I don't know what it was for even. Couldn't even tell you what it was. Right, I've only got 30 left. Your price is coming in $17.95. It's quite a handy size actually. Perfect for you to take with you within your toolkit if you've already got one. Now, what was that? Sorry. Yes, you buy it once and that is you. Sorry, I was just wondering, there's a lot of people here. You don't need to multi-bid on this one necessarily, but I know a lot of you might be thinking, oh, I'll get one from a friend. They won't be watching today. I know they would love one, or I'll get one from a mum, or I'll actually put one by because I'll take one with me to my craft fairs and I'll keep one with me at home. So only $17.95, you've got yourself an opportunity to get a hold of it. And there's an example, just so you can see, if I hold the side of the box in there, you can see this is using a variety of gems, sort of pearls actually being incorporated here. You can see the knots either side, top to bottom. So this helps you to get the spaces and the exact inches in between, or how far apart you want the pearls to be. This helps you work out exactly what you want to do. And you can always change it, but of course it's easy peasy. There's only 10 left. Check it out when you can. Sorry to rush you on that one, and I'm sorry I didn't get much time for a demonstration, but as there's only 100 on them, we don't have much time. It's almost allocated fully. I will leave it with you. Barbara's getting one for herself, maybe one to take with craft fairs with her, maybe one to leave at home, or possibly one as a gift. Either way, you don't have to explain yourself. It's all good. Well done to you. Congratulations. I'm just going to move on because I don't want anyone to be disappointed that they've missed out. So if I move on now, hopefully those of you with it in your baskets will actually get one. So best of luck to you on that. That's fantastic. That's a lovely, lovely treat. Lovely treat for somebody as a gift, actually, maybe. Maybe you don't know what to get them, but you know they love making jewellery. Perfect. Right, so you've got 4 strands that are going to be under £10 each one individually, all separate. The Mookite, the pyrite, and it's chartreuse pyrite. Perfect actually for springtime. I really like this one. I said gold earlier, please forgive me. amethyst and your agate. They're all coming up in the next few moments. You have so much. I'm going to bring in your opal right now because everybody's been asking about it, so thank you very, very much. If you do want to ask us anything, drop us a message on Facebook. We're Jewellery Maker UK. You can add me on Facebook and drop a message to me, but obviously I won't be able to answer on the live show because I'm not supposed to be on Facebook while I'm on the telly. And I'm not, so yeah, but I can get your message after the show and be back on tonight from 5 to 9 p.m. so I can try and get back to you in between, but I'll do my best. Now, are you ready for a showstopper? Are you steady? Because this is game on. Hello there, DYSF67, the wonderful play of colour. Now, I'm going to explain this in a technical jewellery term, so please do not worry if you don't get it and you don't understand the words I'm using, but this is for anyone who wants to know a little bit more about gemology and understand their stones a little bit better. I want to explain to you why you're getting so many different colours. So when you look close at this, on the television you need to, but from a distance it's fine when you're looking at it with your own naked eye. On the telly it's difficult to see. Can you see the amazing bright green that's coming through, or maybe the lilacs, or maybe the oranges? There's amazing pinks. What you're seeing are colours of the rainbow. So opals are known to have a play of colour. What does that mean? What happens with an opal, if you have perfectly tight silica spheres and they're perfectly packed in a uniform, what happens is, when the light comes in, it hits off it and bounces back in a rainbow formation. So on one side you get the reds and the oranges coming through, and the other side you get the greens and the blues and the purples. So if you have perfectly spherical spheres, perfectly tightly packed, you will get what's renowned as this amazing opalescence or play of colour, however you wish to know it. In fact, is there a pen and a piece of paper? I'm going to draw it for you so you understand what I'm waffling on about. Because you have got the finest quality. The tighter the packed the spheres, the perfect the spheres, you get that amazing play of colour. They have to be incredible opals for you to even entertain this opportunity. And what you're getting is Ethiopian opals. They were only ever first discovered in 2008. I know, only that long ago, 2008. And then in 2010, in November time, our sister channel bought them for the first time. And then this year, they're trying to ban the rough export of it so that you can only ever buy it faceted from Ethiopia. Oh yeah, the price of it is going to skyrocket, so you need to get it now. I'm just going to try and show you this. I'm not very good at drawing circles, but imagine these are perfect spheres. Just so you're aware, I was moved out of art into music because I was terrible. So, this just looks like a whole load of billy blobs, but do you remember billy blobs? The wee stickers you used to stick on things. You never heard of billy blobs? Right. Anyway, these, imagine perfect circles. I tried. Perfect circles. These are known as silica spheres. When they're perfectly round and perfectly tightly packed like this, you get from here the light coming through. So maybe that's orange, maybe that's, bear in mind I'm writing upside down here, maybe that's red. And then here, from different angles, the way the light gets it, maybe you get your blue, and maybe you get your green, and maybe you get your purple. Get your yellows this way. Oh no! Is that a Y? So, oh, it's a back to front Y. I did so well. But what happens is when they're perfectly sphere, and this is so difficult to get, you need to get the right temperature within the ground. Now you can't do this, Mother Nature does this. Perfect silica spheres, perfectly tightly packed to get that amazing return of light. And if it's perfect, then you will get this play of colour. If it's not perfect like this, you might just get one colour, or maybe a little bit of a green or a little bit of a blue. You're getting looking at it there, it explodes. I've got green, I've got blue. I've never seen such an explode. I mean, I'm not even touching it. It's amazing. And you're getting blues and lilacs. If I shade it, you might see them a little bit better. But you need to get this home and see it with your own naked eye. Trust me. If you're going to trust me on anything, trust me on something that I've researched, trust me on something that I've studied. I'm an accredited jewellery professional, and I'm only telling you that because I want you to know how special this strand is. This isn't just good, this is amazing. And with the price you're going to get, I couldn't even entertain this price on our sister channel. Bearing in mind, this is without considering the fact that the Ethiopian government are banning the rough export. So see this here? These rough nuggets, we won't be able to get them like this. They have to be faceted to be able to buy them out of Ethiopia shortly. So, for you to get it at this price point, with so many of you confirming, thank you very much, you are going to love it. Trust me, if you're going to set money aside for a strand today, even though this is an 80 centimetre double strand of perfect, finest calibre, finest quality Ethiopian opal, you're going to get it at a price you could get just normally a strand for. You ready? You steady? It's amazing. $11.95. Now, Linda's got her eye on these. I know you were a little bit upset this morning, weren't you? A little bit sad.
Well, I know, because I won't get them, will I? Because they're going to go. But I lost an opal many years ago in a burglary, okay? Oh. And you can't replace that, can you?
No.
But working at Jewellery Maker, I've been keeping my eye open for sort of that calibre of quality gem set, you know, but from a Jewellery Maker's point of view that I can use myself. And those, I have to say, hand on heart, I was really astonished at the sheer beauty of them. Every single colour that an opal can and should give you is there.
Yep.
I mean, particularly there is the most brightest electric pink that jumps out of them, followed by that electric blue. And then you've got all the subtle iridescent colours coming up from behind it. It is absolutely, unfortunately, it's not coming over that well, but please get it home.
But if you think about it, it never will, because it's a phenomenon stone. It's a natural, it's natural, it's completely natural. But for a phenomenon stone to come across in incandescent light, strip lighting in a studio, through a television screen, which only can do what, your rainbow colours, your block colours, it's never going to show neons properly, it's never going to show electric colour properly. I mean, you can see flashes of greens there. See that one flash that you're seeing there? Beautiful. I'm seeing that on pretty much every single stone at the same time, from above. But purely because you're looking at it from a distance, you can't see that as well. You're looking at it front on, I'm looking at it from above. There's a massive, massive, you just have to trust us. But what's the worst that can happen? You call a free phone number, you get it home for $2.95, post and packaging, you change your mind, you post it back. Linda and I will both have them.
Absolutely.
We're there. We're going to already call, when we finish, we're going to call the call centre or go up and speak to Alita upstairs or Nick and ask to get if there's any returns, can we have them? We're straight on that. We're straight on there.
Stunning.
I had a text message already. Thank you very, very much. Is that from Susan in Wiltshire? In Yorkshire. I can't read it. It's tiny on my screen. I do apologise. I bought these opal. They're absolutely fabulous. Well, if that doesn't say it, I don't know what does.
There's everything that you want an opal to do.
Everything, and then more because it's that natural shape.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's usually, they're capuchins, aren't they? So to get that amazing quality colour, you're getting all of the colours. Oh no, it's not just one colour per stone. See, when you're seeing a green, that stone also has oranges and reds and blues and goldens. It's just phenomenal. Hence why it's a phenomenon stone. For you to get it at $11.95, I'm not joking, is a giveaway. Good luck. I hope you get it. I sincerely do. Best of luck to you. DYSF67. I think we should jot that one down, Linda.
It's
try and get a hold
jotted.
of it. Best of luck to you. Are you ready to see what's new? And good luck. There's lots and lots of you there. I hope you get it. I've got. Can I show you this amazing necklace? Do you love my new necklace? What do you think of my feature stone? Am I going to be leaving with it? You try and stop me. Can I have it? Would you say yeah? Are you serious? Am I allowed?
I'll fight you for it.
Linda's going to fight me for it. I think Linda will win. Especially with the fashion she used. She made it. This was made. Oh yeah, I didn't buy this. This was made by our Linda. And it was made using this dream strand. You are about to get not one, but 3 of the finest we have ever offered with clear quartz. The most high-end quality, the top caliber, the ultimate. This is your chance. And can you see we've only used the end, or Linda's only used the smaller one. There's still 2 further stones to use in this strand. It's a dream, and that's part of a boutique opportunity that we're going to be showing you with Linda later on. As well. Oh, can I show you this garnet quickly just before we do these strands? I did mention this gorgeous garnet for you when we were doing the Hall of Fame. There was a lovely Hall of Fame entry using Garnet. These are the creme de la creme. This is our gems of distinction, our highest quality faceted genuine gems. These are true natural garnets. They're out of this world, and they're coming up within today's show, within the next couple of hours. Gorgeous. Brand new. Should we start? Can I be naughty? Can I go and get something? Can I? Sorry, Mike. Mike's like tripping over the camera. I just want to get, oh, my arms. My Soutache wire. Because I want you to see how gorgeous this goes together. And it was Mark Smith. If you're watching, Mark, you introduced me to this wire, one of our guest designers. And I've been obsessed with it ever since. We had an offer on it the next day, and everybody who was watching, I think, bought it. And I had a message from a lady the other day who messaged me to say, Ali, I got some wire from you the other day. It was actually pink last night. She went, I just got it because it was that good a deal. I don't even like pink. So I've got a gorgeous Soutache. You might have got the Soutache wire thinking, I don't even go for Soutache. How well does that go? Does that go well, Linda?
Superbly well. Do you know, I like to see self colour in a piece as well. You know, it's a great sort of mixing them sort of comes naturally, but putting a gemstone with its same backdrop of colour is so successful.
Because you can always introduce other gems in between it.
Of course you can, but I do like to see, I think something, if you've got something on that is really couturied looking, you know, and you want something simple yet dramatic, that's the way to do it.
Oh, I love that. And then also it helps you, I'm hoping it helps you, if you've got the Soutache wire at home, you can see the colour matches so well to that beautiful, and it would be lovely. And oh, Amelia's a superstar. What she's gone and got for us, these are slightly bigger actually, that we had in the pyrite pinks that we had in the kit with Linda's challenge. But there you can see them together. So that's actually quite nice, a slightly smaller actually, you can see.
You're going to make most glorious flowers from the pink, and then those can be little tiara twisted leaves coming off of the side.
So we're thinking springtime, we're thinking flowers.
Yeah, jewellery for weddings.
Could we maybe wrap one?
Yeah, all sorts.
Because I've got a pink rose quartz ring that was wrapped with peridot around it. So just from what you're seeing, the pinks and the greens. Now obviously this isn't very good, but to try and give you that idea. Oh.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Is that, I mean, that's not very good, and it's only just
it's a stylised flower, that's beautiful.
Obviously it's got spaces in between, but just as an idea, maybe, Linda obviously would be able to make a beautiful flower with it. But we're going to get that price in as quick as possible so you can treat yourself. 7x4mm, graduating all the way up to 11x7mm, 20 centimetre strand. It's going under £10. It's brand new, down to just $8.95 for the entire strand. I hope you get it. I really, really do, because the quality, I mean, I was saying this the other day, and somebody actually very kindly messaged me, sorry I haven't got back to you because it was only yesterday, and I had to try and get a wee nap, although it didn't really work before today. Just because I'm doing a double shift today, so I wasn't expecting to be here with you. The whole reason I'm telling you that is somebody took the time to message me and say, Ali, I didn't like green either, and it wasn't until somebody said to me, you're making jewellery, it's not just for yourself, how about trying gemstones that maybe other people would like? She started getting green. She said she's got chrome dioxide already, kept that one for herself, and she said she's inundated with green gemstones. So as I say, if you are making jewellery, not just for yourself, but as gifts, remember that this is a beautiful quality, perfect for springtime. If you want to get maybe a yellow gemstone, have a little bit of sort of daffodil going on, the yellows and the greens, would that be an idea, do you think, Linda?
Oh, absolutely. With lemon quartz, citrines, ametrines, purples would go stunning.
A little bit. Oh, if you've got
garnets will go
lavender
well.
pearls. Should we put the garnets next to it?
The garnets will be brilliant because it's a briolet cut again, isn't it?
Yes. Lovely combination to put those two together, actually. I love that idea.
See those?
Oh, yes.
Oh, isn't that delicious? Delicious. Love it.
Amazing. Now, actually, I'm going to say something. And I'm going to say it because our director's just said it. And she's going to go, no, I said it the other night. Don't worry. I actually was talking about it yesterday and the day before. She went, oh, that looks ever so Christmassy. And then she went, oh no, stop me now, because I've never said that so early on. But do you know what? there's people already who've started their Christmas orders. They started at the spring fair and they started at the fair before. On the 4th of February, 3rd and 4th of February, people were putting their Christmas orders in for the stores. You know, buyers for stores, they were already putting their Christmas orders in, and that was in February the 4th. That's when they have to get the Christmas orders in. And I know that for a fact because I was there. So, QZRU21, if you're looking at this thinking, well, actually, I want to get it for springtime, but when's the likelihood it's going to come around again? It's brand new. What's the harm in putting it aside? If you are going to be making some designs and you know you want to get pieces, there's no harm in putting things in advance.
Well, particularly with gemstones, because you never are sure when you can get the same strand again, if ever.
Well, exactly. And if you get it once and you start working with it and you think, well, Ali, why didn't you shake me? Why didn't you say get more than one because they are going to be popular? Then, well, I tried. Put it that way. £8.95, lots and lots to bring you. I've got another new strand. I've got another 3 new strands for you, but not yet. I cannot believe this. I'm looking at what I've got available to me. Every single box is jam-packed. I don't think there's any space for any of these strands in here. Everything is going on today. It's jam-diddly packed. If you've just tuned in and you're just seeing me for the first time, I'm Ali Defoy. It's lovely to see you. Great to meet you. I work in the evening shift actually here in Jewellery Maker. And just not long moved over from our sister channel, Gem, so it's lovely to have you. Great to see you. Let's get you treating yourself. I've got a new bundle opportunity for you here. This is JSGC20. Now, I have been told on the evening shift they say J and not Jai. So it's just a Scottish thing. So we were taught the alphabet by saying Jai, and I believe you were taught J.
That's correct.
Yeah. So, but just so you know, I was watching Kevin Bridges, the comedian, the other day, and he was going through the alphabet, and he says Jai as well. So, yeah, my mum was a teacher, and she used to teach in primary school, and you would teach the alphabet with a Jai, H-I-J-K.
I've never ever heard that, ever.
So that's
so
what
if
I say Jai, I mean J. I will try and change it for you. But to be honest, I probably won't. JJ, whatever you want to say, SGC20 is the code you need for this one. Now, we're going to show it, and this is something we do a lot actually. You'll be able to see, if we do bundles, what we tend to do is when we make a design with it, we'll take a picture of it, and it will be on our Facebook page. So I'm sorry if you don't have Facebook, because that might annoy you a wee bit, because you might think, oh, I don't have Facebook. But if you want to have a look on JewelleryMaker.com, if you do, Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook, this will be on there. If you want to try and make it, it might be a good idea to give yourself a wee go. You might have plenty of wire. I know we've had some great wire deals over the past couple of days. You might have some wire available to you. If not, you can get some off the website, it's no problem. The call centre can help you if you don't have access to the web. You've got the most amazing drops here, rainbow pyrite drops. They're top drilled, marquees 30 by 8mm, and you've already seen earlier today on the show with Linda how to attach a top drilled gemstone, but also you can watch that back, you can repeat it on YouTube if you missed it, don't worry. And then you have these, again, the marquees for the jasper top drilled as well. Oh, sorry, agate. They're actually quite reminiscent to your red jasper, they are. They're lovely. Every single one, quite intricate patterns, their own individual sort of matrix within them. All be individual pendants. Maybe if you wanted pendants for Soutache style design. I'm not sure, Linda, would you maybe use those for Soutache?
Almost definitely.
Oh well,
yeah,
there we go.
Yeah,
There's no hesitation there, straight
absolutely.
in. Yes. So let me count how many pendants that could make in. Because of course in that design, that's one big look, isn't it? A big glamorous pendant, or a big glamorous design, sorry, should I say. Right, oh gosh, a lovely mixture of shapes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 16. 16 pendants. And you're going to that price? Oh, you're having a kid on. Call me when you can. JSGC20. Normally, the rainbow pyrite alone, which is not the strand I'm holding, which is the other one, you've got 26 of these. We would normally take this strand to $7.95. That's how much you could pay for just this pyrite one on the web, would be $7.95. And you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 of these. Sorry, if I put my arm behind it, you might be able to see that a little bit better. They're gorgeous, and even when they move, can you see that? Makes me think of bubbles, like soap bubbles. I know this sounds crazy, but I mentioned this the other day, so please forgive me, I've already told this story. The other day I was in the petrol station and it was raining and I was running into the petrol station and there was a little puddle and I went to jump over it and it must have had a little bit of oil or petrol in it or diesel, and it was all sort of swirling patterns and the rain hitting it, and it was that lovely pattern, and I thought, don't get on my shoes, don't get on my shoes. So I jumped over the puddle, but it makes me think of that day actually when I was jumping over that sort of rainbowy colour in the puddle. Right, are you ready? JS GC20. Oh no, so this one alone, $7.95 on the web. But for two, $9.95. $7.95. And that's about, how much for this one? £2 for 26 pendants. 26 pendants for £2. Say what?
Stunning.
I mean, how much would you sell a pendant for? Would you sell a pendant for £1? I've got Linda looking at me. I'm being very, very ridiculous and conservative because that means, yeah, if you think about it, for £1 of stone, this strand alone, in effect, should be £26 at £1 a stone. Now you're going to sell it for more than £1 a stone. Sam on cameras, who works of an evening, I know you're not Sam, Mike, don't worry. She works in an evening with me. She would sell hers for £5, which you probably would with your findings, but you would incorporate the price for them as well. How much would you sell a pendant for, Linda?
Just a pendant literally on its own.
Just one of these.
Okay, just one of those. I would have to put, I would think, because they're graduated, then the big ones I'd go at £5, definitely, and then the smaller ones probably go down in 50p's.
50p's, yeah?
Yeah, you know, go down
50p's to 450.
Yeah, like that, and work it that way, because they are gemstones at the end of the day.
And they're not natural as well.
They're natural. So without a shadow of a doubt, you've got to be perceived as you being confident in the gemstone that you're selling as well. So if you underprice it, people automatically will think it's possibly a fake.
Well, exactly. And there's one thing I want to say to you. Well, actually, that's a fib. There's lots of things I want to say to you. There's an authenticity certificate if you want to prove that it's genuine agate, if you want to prove that it's genuine pyrite. You also get the pyrites as well for $9.95. But just so you're aware, how much was that per stone? Oh, sorry, Kim's on the phone. I'll let you know, that's my producer. But the one thing I wanted to say to you is, there's a particular jewellers who now this isn't verbatim now, because this was when I was a little girl before I went to high school, so I must have been about 11 years old. Our next door neighbours used to work for a big jewellers that you would have heard of if I said the name, and the gentleman who worked for them said that they marked up their jewellery 500%. Now we're here to be your trade store. That was when I was 11, I'm now 28. So who knows what they mark it up now, but what I will say to you is, we're bringing it at trade prices. We have a staff discount here at the Genuine Gemstone Company. The staff discount, I couldn't get this. I would have to be joining you now to get this at this price. That is how good it is. So please bear in mind, on pretty much everything, if not everything we do, it's actually better off if I join you live, which I can't do because I'm not allowed to, because I got banned because I joined in too much. Genuinely did get banned. Well, actually I got banned on our sister channel, so I've not been banned on Jewellery Maker yet. So technically, no, I'm not going to start. I've only been here a few weeks, I'm going to behave. So, all of them, how much were they per stone, Kim? I know you did tell me. 7 pence! 7 pence. Pennies. 7 pennies. Amazing, right? So just think, we're not asking you to do a massive markup on your jewellery at all. We're just asking you to make sure that you realise you're getting them at a trade price and then some. So we just want you to treat yourself. But remember, just because I'm giving you them at 7 pence a stone, I'm not trying to imply a value worth at any point. That's just what we're happening to go to at the moment. Amazing, well done. Now, this is the moment I've really been excited for this morning. Linda, if you just tuned in, it's our guest designer, not guest designer, resident designer, Linda, should I say, who's joining me today. Linda's going to show us how to do Soutache, and I'm so excited. I was watching her this morning. You might have already tried it before. Linda is our Soutache expert. You may have tried it, may never have tried it. I have never tried it. I've just seen it and I fell in love with it, and I'm so excited about it. If you want to have an idea of what it looks like, can we see the finished result already? Am I allowed to show people? This is an idea of what you could, is this what we're going to do today?
Yeah, well, we're certainly going to we'll probably talk through the majority of it, but we'll kick it off. Yeah, I do run Soutache workshops. There's one next week on the 25th. and monthly ones. So if anybody would like to come along, I would just adore to have you here.
Yes, come along. If you need to find out about the workshops, speak to Wendy on the phone lines. And Wendy is the lady who organises our workshops. And the Soutache, when is it? One a month?
At the minute, one a month. The next
I'm going to have to join in.
The 25th, and then I think round about March the 11th or 13th.
Oh, I've already got two. I've got two already. Three courses booked for my birthday. I've got three different ones booked as my birthday present to myself.
That's the best present.
I know. So I'm gonna join in the Soutache one as well. I love it. Right. So we've got 4 strands for you here available, and this is called Clear Skies. It's called the Clear Skies Jewellery Kit. So you've got 100 pieces of silver plated copper findings as well. And you've got, there they are there. Oh, big length of chain on this one. Toggle clasps, shepherd hooks, spacers, cord endings with a clasp, S-clasp in there. Head pins with the hearts on them, it looks like.
Yeah.
They are, and they've got bead covers, crimp beads as well. And you've got your jump rings. Gosh, you've got loads in there. So it's 100 pieces of findings in there, as well as your 4 strands, which are your cracked, gorgeous blue, sort of cracked finish. These are stunning. I love these. These are agates. Or is that blue dyed quartz? They're gorgeous. Blue quartz it is. It's very rare that you get that.
Exactly.
I'm loving that.
It is.
I just assumed it would be agate because we normally have the opportunity with agate, but they're a nice shape actually. They're almost like
yeah, they've got little angles.
Yeah, if it was a
on
faceted stone, it reminds me of an emerald shape.
Exactly. Yes. Yes.
They're lovely. And then you've got wonderful sort of seed beads in here. I call them seed beads. What do you call them?
I just call them, well, I just call them
Beads.
2 mil. Are they 2 mil or 3 mils?
I think
2
probably
mils.
2 mils.
Yeah, I just call them 2 mil beads basically, and they are so useful for Soutache for various reasons. Yeah,
they're gorgeous, rich and deep. Oh, I like them. Plain black. You can't go wrong with black, can you?
No, it's just a sort of, it can be a highlight or a backdrop, can't it?
Absolutely. They're really pretty size. And such a contrast to what we've got here now. These, oh my goodness. Frosted and faceted in the middle.
I love those.
They are so stylish. They are so unusual. It's your clear quartz in there. I imagine they're probably about 6 mil around, but I'm trying to have a look. Have you got anything that just tells me the strands? Because there's about a million things to look at here, and I'm trying to just find where the strands are. I'm like, what size are these? Clear quartz frosted faceted rounds. There they are, approximately 8 millimeter. Goodness me, it took me about 10 minutes to find that. I do apologise. Our blue cracked quartz is 10 by 8 millimeter. You are looking at your black Spinel. Oh my goodness, is black Spinel serious? I just presumed it would probably be onyx. I thought we're not going to have natural black Spinel in here.
Yeah,
that's everything. We were talking, we've got red Spinel later actually, which is coming up, which is my presenter's pick at 12, which is only about an hour 15 minutes away. That would go amazingly with the size of those. And then your champagne pearls. We do love a good champagne pearl. They're baroque shapes, 7 by 6 millimeter. So all together, because you get wire as well, beading thread, monofilament wire, and elastic, clear elastic. And your Soutache, oh no, so you get your blue cord, is that right? I'm calling it cord, is that right?
Yeah, your blue Soutache braids.
It looks elasticy, but it's not.
No, it's not.
It looks it.
No, the critical thing is that groove in the middle, which is what we stitch through.
Let me show you that.
Stitch the ditch is the terminology.
Is it?
Once you hear that, that's how you remember where to stitch. Stitch the ditch.
All right. Oh, so it's like the dip in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why
there we go. So you've got this, and you've got, what's this?
We've got some beading foundation that basically is great for cabochons. Okay.
Oh, it's got a big picture of a cabochon on the back.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't necessarily have to use this kit. There's everything in it for a jewellery maker. If you don't want to do Soutache, the only thing that really shrieks Soutache is the Soutache cord that's in here. So otherwise it's a fabulous jewellery kit on its own.
Sure, it's a kit with the added extra of the option.
That's exactly the added extras. Now I've popped this in. Although there isn't a cabochon as such, we've got these beautiful, as you say, the quartz, which are okay, they're slightly puffy, but they have got a nice flat back to stick back on. You can either sew them onto the beading foundation or glue them onto the beading foundation, and then either build a cabochon, which is what I've done on that piece there, or use them as little separate ones.
And just to show you, you've got
we've got the brooch
binding in there as well.
Yeah.
Which I've naughtily noticed you've put on the back of this.
So that piece there, the Soutache piece there, it can be used, as you can see, by the addition of a jump ring just at the back as a necklace piece, or if Ali flips it over, you'll see that there's a brooch pin at the back. So it's a brooch as well.
It's ever so glamorous. As well as, so, although as Linda was saying, you can use it for Soutache, of course, but you also can see all the jewellery you can make without using the Soutache pieces as well, because Linda's given you the option of seeing it just as a usual kit, an amazing kit. So you've got the gorgeous necklace here, and you have a variety of drops going on in here. You've got wire, we were talking about this earlier, this is your crocheting.
Yes, that's crocheting, just using the beading thread.
Finish the Soutache at the top there on one side.
A little koala face, just as a little extra, really.
That is so cute. And bracelets and earrings, so there's lots and lots you can make. Lots and lots to get a hold of. WFGC49, so the price point on this should be £41.35. But I've got a feeling it's not going to be. £41.35. Do you think that's good for what you're getting?
That's
fabulous?
Excellent, absolutely stunning price for what you get. Fantastic price.
So £41.95, £27.95. Amazing.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah.
So this is everything you get for £27.95. Total cost if you bought separately would be £41.35. It says there. Is that what I said a minute ago? Well, that's all right then. Thought I said something else. But hold on a minute. It's early in the morning. It's Thursday morning. I wasn't even meant to be here. I'm actually technically meant to be at Zumba and I forgot. £24.99. We're going to go even lower. Why not? Why not? Treat yourself. It's almost Friday. 0800 644 655. So, what was that? Sorry. We're going to show you in a wee moment. Not right now. Unfortunately, I'm just going to jump back over there because I've got something I want to show you. That's you might want to get to go with it. It's got a new bundle. And then we're going to come back to Linda and we're going to get a wee going on how to make this pendant, which I'm very excited about, and how to start Soutache. Oh gosh, I was all excited. I thought we were going to get to do it now. Right, WFGC49. I will leave this kit with you, give you time to get it so that you're not on the phone, because I don't want you to miss a demonstration. That's what I'm worried about. So I'm going to make sure you've got your chance to call up, get it now, check it out. We'll get back with Linda in a moment, and then we can actually see it, so you can sit at home, relax, thinking, oh yes, I've got it, brilliant. Now I can enjoy how I'm going to get a hold of it. Now, I've got a bundle for you here. This is it. Every time I come back, everything changes, and I've got more. This is awesome. So I've got 4 reels for you. Would this be good for macrame? These, because I've got a macrame opportunity. I'm coming to one of the workshops with our Mark Smith. But if you maybe got the macrame boards yesterday, I know they had the small board. I know Ed launched it the other night. We were all envious of him. Yes, we were. He launched the mini macrame board. If you got it and you're thinking, great, got my board, I do kind of need some some cord. You've got the cord here. Silver and royal blue, which goes starry skies. Oh yes, Ellie Goulding, definitely. And then, hello. Now, we've got these stars coming up later. And they would go gorgeously together, I think. Linda, do you think they would go well together?
Brilliantly
the
together.
The blues and the blacks?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So they're coming up
definitely.
later. These stars on their own, I want to have them the other way around. $12.45 on their own. They're so cute. They're really cute. Do you remember those little sweeties you can get that were stars? I don't know if you can still get them. You maybe can. Yeah, Milky Way, magic stars. Oh, yeah. Although there are other types of sweeties like, I can't think, but there are other sweeties like jelly beans and Smarties. WLGC59. So you've got these, which should be $12.95. And you can get them on the web for $12.95 individually. The stars, of course you can, there's no problem, you don't need to get them both, but we're trying to help make this as fun as possible. Now there's plenty of stars in here. I'm going to measure a moment just to see exactly how many stars you get, but approximately 16mm in each star individually. And then you have these gorgeous, talking about shapes actually, would you maybe be able to use one of these big ones in Soutache as a pendant, maybe Linda, would that work?
Yes,
yeah?
definitely work.
It would actually work quite
yeah,
nice. That colour
it's
cord,
lovely
maybe.
having a centre stone as well that's got some texture in it, because it gives you more leeway with your Soutache braids to work with, yeah.
And actually for wire wrapping, I was wire wrapping the other day.
Definitely.
I found it a bit easier if it was a pendant that had a little bit of a shape to it,
definitely,
as opposed to the rounds. So this one, you get 550 carats on this one, and they're 30 by 20mm. I'm going to count them for you actually. We did this the other day. We measured what length the board was, so I could work out the length. So it's a 30cm board. We worked this out. So you've got an extra 10cm. So you've got a 40cm strand with, the stars are just shy. They're about probably 38cm for you. I'm going to count how many of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 you get for the big ones. 13 on average. Bear in mind, it's just roughly, you will get the sort of average carat weight, but on average you're getting roughly 13. So let's go for 12. Let's say we've got 12. You might get one more. You might get one. You might get 12. Let's go with that. And then we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6. 26 in the strand of the stars. Strand of the stars, that sounds like a name of a bundle. The strand of the stars. So you're getting a huge quantity of gemstones. 26 plus, was it 13, 12, 13. So you've got over 40 gemstones here. And you're looking at, or just shy, is that 6, 7, 8, 9? Just shy of 40 gemstones, sorry.
Wow.
And you're getting your 4 reels of wire. Goodness me, I'll get this right at one point. Please forgive me, I've had about 4 hours sleep. I couldn't go to sleep, I was too worried I wouldn't get my alarm. Last time I was up at 7 AM was when I drove to Scotland after my night shift finished at 3 AM, and I drove to Scotland. That's the last time I saw 7 AM, and that was at Christmas time. That's actually Christmas Day, actually. Christmas Day was the last time I saw 7 AM in the morning. So I do apologise because I wasn't meant to be with you today, but I'm glad I am. I'm so glad I am. But please bear with me, and bear with our fabulous graphics, which have decided to break again, as you may have noticed. The code for this one, in fact, have you got the code? Because I don't have any sheets. Not allowed any sheets. Probably I go too naughty. Oh gosh, that was fast. WLGC 59. WLGC 59. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write that code down for you. So is that WLGC 59? WLGC 59. I'm just going to fold it over. Please forgive me. So this is the code you need when calling the call centre. I'm really sorry. Can I just thank you for your patience? You're so great. Yesterday this broke like 4 times. So this is the code. Jot this code down just now, because when we do come back to it, it'll be really quick because we'll get the price in and we'll go straight to it. So this is the code you need. WLGC59. I don't know why there's a line there. We're going to be as naughty as we can on this one. But what I'm going to do to make up for it is have a look at some of your Wall of Fame ideas, and I'll be able to show you. We'll do that in a moment, don't worry. And I've got my Gems of Distinction strand, my natural Spinel is coming up, and it's amazing, and you're going to love it. I'm going to jump over to the Wall of Fame just now, and it's Wall of Fame time. I'll see you in a sec. I just had a wee sprint across the studio there. That was fabulous fun. Now I'm going to give this to Linda because I got to do 3 last time.
Right, this is amazing. I know where the inspiration came from.
Well, go and get the inspiration.
Amazing.
Can you see how good this is?
This is number 54. Hi all at Jewellery Maker. This is from Sophia. No, sorry, it's from Leslie. Leslie says, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's my attempt at the turtle done so brilliantly by Rachel Norris. I know that I have a lot to learn yet to get to her standard, but I always think it's a good idea to stretch yourself, even if the result isn't perfect. We only truly learn by making mistakes. Well, do you know what? I can't see any there.
I'm like,
I think you're
what
doing yourself
mistakes?
down. Of course, I only use Jewellery Maker products, and they are the best. That's in brackets, very vehemently so. I'm looking forward to Saturday when you launch the leather with Natalia. It sounds fantastic. I'm also nervous for Thursday when your documentary team are coming to my house to film us as a follow-up to the Winter Ball and to talk about Jewellery Maker and gems. How scary, Leslie says. Good luck to everyone. Leslie, that's so exciting. Just say Jewellery Maker, Jewellery Maker, Jewellery Maker, Jewellery Maker all the time.
And this,
yeah, that's the original.
This was the original turtle.
Look at that. There's your original.
How close and how fabulous
that.
Is that to what Leslie's made?
Yeah, look at that. We're coming back in a second. Look.
What I love. It's fabulous, isn't it?
Do you know, if Rachel made that turtle, or whenever she makes that turtle.
Look at this. The strand went down like one of those slinkies down the handles of the drawers. It's just decided to have a wee hangout on the bottom drawer. Yeah. It's a drunken strand. Pull yourself together.
No, I mean, if Rachel made that one again, it wouldn't be exactly the same as that, Leslie.
Yeah, of course.
It wouldn't. You know, each piece is unique. That's just amazing. I mean,
well done, you.
Oh.
Well done indeed. Congratulations. 56 is the number for this one. Oh, this is a fan. I'm sure Mark Smith would be your fan. This is an earring combination. There's loads in here. This is brilliant. This is from Angela. Angela, thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. My entry for this week's wall is wire based. I used 0.6 mil and 0.8 millimeter in both antique bronze and gold wire. I only intended to make one pair hematite cubes, which are the top right. So that's these ones here. But then fiddled with the gizmo and got carried away. I tend to make danglers and sweepers, so hoops were a bit of a novelty. There's lapis lazuli, hematite and pyrite, all from Jewellery Maker. Loving the barrel-shaped hematite beads. They are so versatile. 4 kisses from Angela. Good morning to you, Angela. Thank you very, very much. Lovely to hear from you. And you are number 56. They're fabulous, aren't
Fantastic.
they?
Yeah,
they're so different as well.
They are.
They're gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful.
Loving your gizmo work. I love gizmos. Fabulous. Well done you.
Yeah, look at this as well.
Gosh, the wire work is doing fabulously, isn't it? It's so popular.
This is number 55 and it's stunning.
Makes you think of something that should be in sort of crown jewels and a sort of
it's almost
hidden
to
away
me,
in a vault.
it should be sewn on a sweetheart neckline. Yeah, sweetheart neckline dress. If you sewed that on, wouldn't it be fabulous? And it's Una in Newcastle. Hi all. This week's entry for the Wall of Fame. It's a stunning teardrop red agate cabochon I received from Jewellery Maker with the copper wire. It's not your everyday piece, but I really enjoyed making it. Love from Una. Una, that's just stunning.
It's so glamorous.
The real skill as well is getting that fantastic mirror image.
How you got it perfect. I'd love to know what your inspiration was.
It's absolutely amazing. Amazing.
That's gorgeous.
Fantastic.
And I love the background matching.
There's a bit of Rachel Norris inspiration going in there from her leaf necklace that's over there as well.
Yes,
but that looks to me a really, dare we say it for the second time today, a Christmassy type of necklace, because that's almost like a bow.
It's making me think of little berries.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I'm absolutely in awe of
Cranberries,
you.
that's the ones I was thinking of.
In awe again.
You've stolen my heart with this one. Number 58, this. Hi Jim, this is my attempt at Laura's Spring Burst.
Beautiful.
That's fantastic. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it's from Rose. Well, the email address is from Rose. I hope that's right. Hi Jim, this is my attempt at Laura's Spring Burst. Love this.
It's fabulous.
So you've got your gizmo sort of wire wrapping in here. You've got the combination of tying the two wires together.
It's fantastic, and it's on a taupe style necklace as well. By the looks of it, it's amazing.
I love the hearts. Are they little howlite hearts there? You look like it.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Well done to you, Rose. You are number
Fantastic.
58. We're going to pop you up in that wall of fame there as well. Thank you so kindly. And we have a final one.
Oh, wow. This is number 57, and this is truly beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it's from Gail.
Well done, Gail.
In Preston, in Lancashire. Hi, Jewellery Maker. My entry for the Wall of Fame is a micro macrame cuff style bracelet using a white magnesite cabochon as a focal point for the design. Hope you'll be getting more cabochons back in very soon, so do I, fingers crossed. I used one and bought 3 more. I'd love some amethyst cabs, hint, 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 and some hematite cabs, and maybe some pyrite. I better stop there, or I'm going to end up just listing a page full of gemstones. Yeah, we're all with you. We will be getting more cabochons in. We are sourcing them as we speak, you know, but that work is astonishing. It really
is so
is.
intricate.
It's
astonishing.
I hope Mark's watching, because he'll be so proud of you, Gail. It's astonishing. It's beautiful.
Well done.
Beautiful. Well done. Beautiful.
To have that patience.
Beautiful.
I only hope I can create something even
Beautiful.
slightly resembling a macrame bracelet when I go to my class. Never mind. Oh my goodness, well done, well done. And of course, it doesn't matter if you're trying for the first time for the Wall of Fame. It doesn't matter if it's something that you've created yourself or something you've copied. What we want you to do is take the time to drop us a wee message, and we're going to show you how to enter the Wall of Fame on the other side of this. And Linda and I will be back, and we'll be able to show you, hopefully all going well, if the computer is fixed. Well, either way, we'll be able to show you the Soutache, and we'll see you in just a wee second. Here's how to enter.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Jewellery Maker ships to the following countries. We offer 2 delivery services, standard and premium. So wherever you are in the world, Jewellery Maker are never far away.
When shopping with Jewellery Maker, you can add as many items to your order in one day and only pay 1 postage and packaging charge. We have 2 delivery options. Standard delivery at just £2.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 4 to 6 days. Or opt for our premium delivery at just £4.95 and you'll receive your parcel within 3 to 4 days. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
We all know that you need the right tools for the job. So here at Jewellery Maker, we have developed our very own tool set just for you. In this larger set, we have provided more tools to help you develop your jewellery making skills even further. The kit includes wire cutters, a bead reamer with replacement tips, an awl, tweezers with a scoop, a sliding gauge, a snip, and all the essential pliers you will need. All of this is yours for just £15.95, neatly presented in a carrying case with an embossed Jewellery Maker logo. Stay tuned for more advice, tutorials and demonstrations of jewellery making. We provide the tools, you provide the skill.
On the 25th of February, come join us on Jewellery Maker to see our Mix Up Tuesday show. We're shaking things up and presenting you with a different theme every hour. So it's fast paced and loads to see this Mix Up Tuesday on Jewellery Maker.
Heavens, we've got our lovely guest designer, or resident designer. I keep saying guest designer. You're
there's my bed look.
Yeah, well, there it is as well. You've got your lovely bedding there. This is our Linda. So Linda's going to be joining us and showing us how to do a little introduction into Soutache to give us an idea of just how to go about it. Now, I am overwhelmed with what we've got here.
So am I, actually.
Is there a particular colour you like to use?
No, I love them all.
Mix them all up.
I mean, you know, particularly when the lady was just talking about cabochons. I mean, when I see a cabochon like that.
So you only maybe need one.
Well, you could do that with just one colour, but you know, that would look great. Just go outside the box and put mauves and purples and that with it as well, and dusky pinks, which is
sort of mauves and
literally. I mean, look how well that
dusky
works.
pinks.
It brings out the sort of the mauviness in that blue.
So I wonder how it look if we put actual blue next to it as well.
Yeah, stunning.
Oh yeah, it does.
Different look.
So and then a little bit of black. Well, that's sort of not black. It's a navy blue.
Dark blue. So they're real sort of. The cabochons and the gemstones are real chameleons when you come to Soutache.
Absolutely. So I'm very excited indeed. So our Linda is going to show us how to give it a go. I'm not entirely sure how you do this. In fact, I have no idea. I'm really excited about it.
We're going to basically. There's two ways of wrapping gemstones. There's obviously your round gemstone, and that's a slightly different way of beginning and wrapping that than it is to a cabochon. A cabochon, I think you might think is probably slightly easier, but the girls I had on my first workshop actually were evenly balanced on it.
Really?
So it's a 50-50 thing on the rounds and on the cabochons, just a slightly different way anyway.
Okay.
But because we didn't have a cabochon, because Kim's pinched them all, okay, because I didn't have a cabochon in the kit, I basically made one from the gorgeous rectangles that we got in the quartz. So all I did was I made this this shape, obviously with one, then a row of 2, 3, 2, coming back to 1. Now on this is where this is the beading foundation here.
And that's what we showed to you earlier, which you were able to get a hold of.
That's right.
For the one we tried, so in fact what you've got here, we're going to actually show you the information of that on the screen. Are we going to get, sorry, is that for me or for everyone at home? All right, so what we're going to try and do when we can is get the information so that you can get a hold of that. So so at the moment, so this is one we had earlier.
Yeah, this is the one that's all, you've got a piece of this in that original kit, the Clear Skies kit.
It's just so you know, this is the bundle that we had of the Starry Skies. Remember the one that fell down, did a slinky down the desk, the drawers? Well, this is that one, which we never actually ended up with a price for in the end, actually.
Did we not?
We told you the price of the stars. They were $12.45 in their own. Wow. The whole bundle together, $14.95.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm so delighted it's best, isn't it? It just is. It's just glorious.
So should be £24.20. We're just shy of £10 off. Literally just shy of £10 off.
Fabulous. So
basically you buy one strand, you get one free. So you buy one strand, you get one free. And then you get all of the wires as well for completely free. Could you use, oh sorry, I'm calling them wires, please forgive me. They're cords. You've got the 4 different reels. 2 of them of course silver, 2 of them of course are the royal blues. 10 meter cords, 1 millimeter of each. So that's 40 meters in total. That's amazing. So you get all of that and all of those for $14.95. Linda, could we, I know we could use the gems, could we use this cord for Soutache or not?
No, it's not advisable.
Right.
I mean, the whole thing, that's exactly right.
Perfect.
The whole thing about Soutache cord is got that ditch, and that ditch is there to sew through to eat the stitch.
Right. And I'll show you that in a minute. I know you might not have seen the ditch.
The stitch.
They've seen the ditch. They've seen the ditch in the stitch. Right. I'm going to leave it with you. That's available if you want to get it. I do apologise if you've just tuned in and think, what's going on? We tried to show you that earlier. We just didn't get the price in. Now, we've got the Soutache bundles. We've got loads of bundles. Which bundle was first? The one I've picked up with the blacks and the greys and the what, sorry? The blue one. Can you just tell me the colour? That one. I've got grey colours, I've got pink ones, I've got blue ones, I've got loads. So I'm going to do the one that I played with a minute ago. And you get 2 in that one. goodness me. You get 2 cabochons. One of them is that fabulous sort of agate, and the other one is your fluorite.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's an unusual fluorite, isn't it? It's quite a dark fluorite. Usually they're a lot lighter, which is really nice actually. The way the light catches that when the glow. Oh, look at them go. It's like a yin-yang symbol.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. So we've got both of those.
Yeah.
And then you get for yourself, don't worry, we're getting on to Soutache. Listen, you're just going to show you everything you're going to get in this opportunity, but there's lots of different colours. I've got dark purple ones, I've got greys and beiges, and I've got like the hot pink rainbow kind of colour variety. But if you love your sort of navies and your pinks and your purples, this would be the perfect one for you. To get all, I was building a wee tower, but they all fell down.
Kim, I have to take my hat off to you. That's a stunning bundle of Soutache.
Well done you. It wasn't me. I'm not going to take credit for it. And you get now these. Oh, they feel really nice.
Yeah, now those are slightly different. They're not the sort of backing foundation. You should feel, they are,
like
aren't they? Very tactile. It's a man-made suede. It's an ultra suede. And
gorgeous.
if you look on the back of the piece there.
Oh, I thought you meant on this.
There's this is the backing foundation, okay,
right,
which is a nice stiff foundation to either sew onto or to glue onto.
That's the black one that we saw from the Clear Skies kit.
These are when you've finished or you come to a penultimate finish on your Soutache piece before you put tiny little, if you want to, around the edge.
Maybe those little beads.
Yeah, just before you put that on, you can use the ultra suede as your backing fabric. So it's a finishing fabric. Okay, so you make a template from your piece and then you whip stitch into the side. I've used a black one on this. So under there is the backing fabric, and then I've whip stitched on to the Soutache that, just so that I can stitch the brooch pin on as well.
I love that, whip stitch.
Yeah, it's a whip stitch. So
is that what it's called?
Yes, it sort of buries itself, or it should do, but I did that quite quickly. Again, perfect colours for
to match with
cabochons
both your two.
But that's your finishing off piece.
Right, so, and is that a necessity or is that
no,
a wee extra
it's not
treat?
a necessity. It's definitely a finishing off piece. People tend to work their Soutache pieces and then they think, oh, I can't be doing with the finishing. But, you know, give yourself enough time and patience to do that, because it is the icing on the cake.
So if you're wanting to make it professional, as opposed to just a wee hobby and a wee bit of fun for yourself, Soutache, if you're wanting to maybe go on and sort of elevate your hobby into a business and make Soutache something you want to then go on, and you want that professional finish, this is what you would need.
The thing is, you see, the ultra suede as well, because it's a sewing technique, I mean, you'll probably imagine how much sewing that goes, very simple sewing goes on, but you're going to have a mismatch of sewing and knots and finishing at the back of the piece. That covers it.
Ah, perfect. So now is the time to get a hold of it. SXGC92 should be what, sorry? £20. That's really low. £20 and 45 pence is a should be price.
Yeah, I think we're the lowest without a shadow of a doubt.
Why are we going lower though? Because I want to. Because I want to. We've got Billy Piper in the gallery there. $14.95. Got £5 off pretty much, which could cover your post and packaging. £2.95. Still give you change. Lots of you already getting a hold of it. And bear in mind, these are maybe ladies who already know how to do Soutache. I've never tried it before, ever. But we're going to help you with it. Linda's going to help you with it. I'm going to watch at £14.95, SXGC92. Linda is our Soutache expert, so if there's anything we don't manage to get a chance to explain here on the show, you can text in to ask Linda a question. 60777 is the number. Or you can message in for free on JewelleryMaker.com on the website. There's how you text. Normal network charges apply. Do try and keep it to one text message so we can read it all, and JM Studio at the start so we actually get it. But if you want to ask Linda any questions about Soutache, please do, because she's our expert. If you don't manage to get a hold of her during the live show, we can always maybe get back to you via email.
Sure,
if you drop Linda an email. Have you got your own email address here?
I have actually, yes.
Do you know what it is?
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Email me, ali@tggc.com, and I'll forward it on to Linda. So if you get any ALI, just Ali at tggc.com. I imagine yours is probably Linda at tggc.com.
I think it is, yes. I think you're right. I think it is. Yeah, I can't remember.
Just in case, to make sure it gets there.
Yeah.
I'll leave that one with you. Are we going to do the blue? Right, we're going to quickly show all the
That's
bundles
fine.
before we actually
That's
get
fine.
started. So you've got it, and then you can relax and you can actually watch it as opposed to trying to add the bundles. So you've got, sorry, in that last one, I didn't explain that very well, did I? You get 6 colours in that last one, 2 pendants and 2 of the finishing felts. In this one, you get 2 strands of beads. Gosh, these are, they play with your eyes.
They do.
These ones really do.
Yeah.
Mesmerising, these 2 strands. These will be, imagine your hematite, yes, coated hematite, teal colour and metallic blues, 8mm in each size of those. Brand new strands, and they're only available in the bundles. I'll try and show them all for you. I'm not doing very well. Oh, that's quite a fancy one.
Is
it easier or more difficult to work with a pattern?
No, not at all. No, it's great when you've got the plainer beads in there. It's great with a pattern one as well. It's a chevron pattern, and it works beautifully. It probably would work.
Oh yeah, chevrons when you're driving.
That's right.
And
Yeah.
it says leave 2 chevrons between the cars.
That's right. Yeah, leave 2 Sutaches.
I actually know what a chevron is.
So it would be great, sort of layered, sandwich layered, perhaps between the blue. You know, a layer of that followed by that, and then that, because you layer up Soutache levels. You can sort of you literally do layer them up.
So you get 4 colours with this one, or should I say 4 hues or shades of blue. 2 blues, you get the purple, and then you get the sort of chevron and a navy blue. So you get all of those, and you get the 2 strands, and the only way to get these 2 strands are to get the Soutache anyway. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't know how to use the Soutache, I've not done, don't worry, we've not done it yet, you've not missed it. But also, if you just know you want to get these strands, and then we get the Soutache anyway, you can always go at a later date, decide to pick up your Soutache if you know you definitely want the strands. And are these strands quite good for working with Soutache?
Definitely,
just because they're plain rounds, good size, 8mm round.
Yeah.
So, Premier strands. Brand new. If you were to get it all separately, you are joking. Sorry, £15? Why? Why are you so low priced?
These are tassel strands.
Tassel strands as well. You get the tassels and everything. Can you use tassels in Soutache?
Well, you could certainly use the tassels. You know, if you wanted to do a nice pendant and then have that as a drop, where I've dropped those little black spinels, you could certainly drop one of the tassels from there, couldn't you?
I'm thinking of Soutache. Could you use it to make a headband like the 1950s? And have a tassel at the top?
Absolutely, definitely. Feathers, all sorts, yes.
Loads of it. I'm getting excited. I was excited anyway. Lots and lots of you are already getting it. You're excited too. Maybe you've done Soutache before, maybe you've not. Soutache, what's the name from? Do you know? What's it about?
I think, do you know, I ought to look that up really and get that knowledge.
I
did actually, and I've forgotten. So if anybody can quickly look that up for us. I think it's from the French. To work with braids, something like that, but I'd like that confirming.
Because I was looking up Kumihimo the other day, and that's Japanese, isn't it? For a Japanese sort of braiding technique. Yeah. Just out of curiosity.
I mean, initially, Soutache, now this is a long word, I don't know if I can say it, and it's a fascinating word. Initially, Soutache came under the passementerie or passementerie of haberdashery. You try saying that when you've added gin.
I can't even say it. I can't even say it without.
And so consequently it was used a lot, and you will find it a lot in history, right back to the 15th century, of Soutache on gowns and men's epaulettes and clothes and things.
Yeah, because I recognised, but I didn't know what it was called. Like I recognised the look of it and the glamour
it's been around
of it, but I'd never ever understood that it actually had a name and that you could actually make it yourself. It wasn't just something that just appeared in royal gowns. It's something
if you have a
you
look
can actually
online,
have a go at.
You will see the most astonishing pieces of Soutache out there that have been put. It's not a quick fix, but you just have a look and you just can't fail to be blown away with the beauty, and it's all down to that simple technique.
Which we're going to learn shortly. We're going to get that pricing because it's not going to be that. It's £9.95.
Wow.
Now, just for the 2 strands of pyrite, normally, well, I have to be honest, I took a pyrite strand the other day, which I believe was a premier strand, and the lowest price it had ever been, for hematite anyway, was about £6.95, and I took a strand to £4.95, which there were tiny little 4mm rounds. I'm saying tiny, but there were 4mm rounds. These are double the size, and you're looking at less than that per strand, which had never been done before in hematite that I'm aware of in a brand new strand. And you've got your 4 Soutache pieces as well. So as I say, they're £4 a strand, and then your 4 Soutache pieces are £1.95 each for the 4. How much is Soutache these normally? Do you have any idea?
Well, when the first Soutache I bought...
So obviously you've been with us for ages. So.
Yeah, before we got it here, the first Soutache I bought was $3.95, I think, on the chevron, and $3.25 on the plain, but I think we do ours all the same. We've just sort of averaged it out, so it's really, really cost effective.
So that's not even 50p each?
No.
So if we split this price up, this is your discount price for joining us live on the show just now. WNGC24, your premier launch price. You're getting each one of these Soutache pieces, opportunities for less than 50p, basically.
And there's 3 yards there.
And there's 3 yards.
Yeah.
Is that per one?
Yeah,
3 yards per
3
one.
yards on each.
And then you've got yourself, each hematite strand is £4 pretty much. Well, that's me just splitting it up. It's awesome. I'm going to leave that one with you. Try and get it when you can. There's lots of you confirming. Always try and jot down your codes. I've only got 2 more. I've got 2 more Soutache bundles to show you, and then we can see the techniques, right? I'm so excited about this, Linda. I'm so excited. I want to know how to do it now. I love this.
It's
I have to
gorgeous.
say, this is my favourite.
That's going to make up Soutache pieces with that cabochon. That is going to be dramatic. Dramatic in its sort of monochrome-ish look.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Creams.
You can't fail but make something really elegant with that collection.
I don't know why I think I can balance that there. No, it's not having it. I'm going to show you all your colours. So you get yourself, oh, that's back to front, sorry. So you get yourself 5 of them.
Beautiful, I love those colours.
Oh, is that 2 of the same colour you get? Or have I got 1 too many? Can I just confirm? So I get 2 of the same colour. Are they the same colour? My eyes deceiving me.
Yeah.
I think they're the same. And then you get the creams, and then the chevron with the grey and the cream, and then the darker grey.
To be honest, in my stash of Soutache at home, you know where you keep more of the most useful ones and slightly lesser of the ones that you don't use so often? This colour and this linen colour, those are my 2 that I've got more of than anything else.
So you've got, and if you get 2 in that
silver
one.
and that linen colour I've got, and then I think this one might be called Smog. I'm not sure the one on the end.
Smog. There was the one in the end, apart from me throwing it across
I can't
the
see
table.
the names.
Oh, have they got names on them?
Some of them have, and some of them haven't. See, that's linen. That's got linen on it.
This is
that's
silver grey.
Yeah. And some of them have missed their christenings, but
sorry.
those are so useful as a stash pot, because I'll go with any gemstone.
I got excited. I wanted to know what this was.
That's the Eslon thread. Okay, that's the thread I'm going to use to sew the braids against the cabochon. Okay, I don't know how many yards are on there. It's interesting. Does it say
I'm trying to get in. 1 spool per card.
Right, I'm not sure how many.
I don't know what's in the spool.
I haven't gone through I'm using the white today, but I haven't gone through my first white yet. It's a bit like our beading thread. It takes ages.
Yeah, it goes on forever.
Yeah, I haven't gone through that first white one.
Let me in. Right, your price is coming in. Oh, it doesn't say anything on this apart from SLAR AA black, so it's pretty black. Should be only £13, and you get your pendant as well. £8.95. £8.95. That's a gorgeous. That's like an egg, isn't it? An
gorgeous
eggshell.
pendant, that, isn't it? Gorgeous.
Love it. That gem named after Mr. Henry Howe. Seriously, Howlite was named after the gentleman called Henry Howe because he found it. Do you remember How To? It wasn't him. It reminded me of that show. Anyway, sorry, £8.95. So you get the 5 of those, 2 in the silvery grey, 1 in the linen, and then you get yourself the chevron with the darker grey and the linen chevrons. See, I'm picking up. I'm learning, Linda. And then you've got the sort of the dark grey. Well, it's not even dark grey. Yeah. What did you call it earlier?
I think it's called. I know it's not very attractive. It's called Smog. I think that one. Yeah, Smog. It's like.
I quite like the Smog one.
Yeah.
And you get your this is massive. I don't know how thick it is. It's really thick. You got loads in there. I'm so sorry. I can't tell you. Oh, in fact, it might be on this little. No, it just says thread. It just says thread, but it looks to me to be pretty thick.
Yeah, it is. As I say, honestly, I truly haven't. I'm pretty low down on the white one, but I've done tons of Soutache.
Can I see the white one next to it?
I haven't got it. I bought my ready threaded needles.
You're ready threaded. I just wanted to put the hole next to it,
Which
see if
I
it was the same
grabbed
size.
it this morning at silly o'clock.
And we got one more Soutache bundle to go. I will get to see the Soutache soon, don't worry, I'm the same as you. Now, the rainbow one, we've got the biggest quantity of for you.
Oh, it's stunning.
250, but bear in mind, how many do we have of each before and how many is left of those? They've flown, so not much. I've got only one. Oh, that says its name. That one's red, in case you didn't know. That one's red.
That's red.
That one's deep pink, as opposed to just pink. This one's saffron.
Oh, that's a pretty name.
It's a lovely colour, isn't it?
Like a crocus colour,
It glows a little bit. This one's blue. Doesn't say that on it, but I've decided it's blue. This one, I've decided is a green. I was going to say, oh, no.
We could do
I can do this, I can do this.
It against.
I'm doing this. I will do this.
Do you want a macrame board?
No, we're doing that. We're on
it's a challenge.
This challenge is happening. It's on. This is called Golden Rod.
Yeah, there's a flower called that, and it's exactly that colour.
Oh, is there? It's because I moved the other ones. I'm going to do this.
It's like those
They're all laughing at me in the gallery. They're like,
packing the cards. A dominoes.
Hold up. The last one. Oh, it's quite nice. It's like a purpley pinky.
Yeah, like a mulberry, I think they call that.
Mulberry, yes. We're going to go for a mulberry. Plummy mulberry. There we go.
Beautiful collection, isn't it?
And then the blue one's hiding in the middle, but you get it as well.
The strand that was in, was it the first kit? You know, that multi-metallic agate strand coated. Fantastic with that, wouldn't it? Do you remember
Oh, yes.
that first
Sorry,
strand?
I was so proud of myself that I'd managed them all to stay standing. I wasn't listening. I'm not even going to lie. What did you say?
You know, in the, was it the first kit? Yes, it was. It was the first kit that came on today, and we had a multi-coloured strand of the metallic coated agate.
Yes.
Perfect.
Or with that design that came in. Remember somebody with the crackle quartz? Would they work? Crackle quartz coins.
Yeah.
Quite a few of you got crackle quartz coins with me last night that was in a sale in the Miss It Miss Out show.
Either rounds or relatively flat backs are the gemstones that you're looking for.
So ESGC56, if I don't say it to you, please forgive me. Always jot down the code on anything we've got that you like. Price is about to come in. We're going down to $7.95. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. They'd be £14 if you were paying £2 each. How much are they on the website when they launch? Should be £12, 75, 25. So how much is that normally then on the website? So $135 today, but on $175 on the web. Just over £1 today. So when you think about it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
To find that
that's what. That's about £7 you've just saved, is it?
Yeah.
12. Well, just shy of.
Brilliant bargain. And I mean, at the end of the day, you know, if you're not really into your Soutache, you can still macrame with these.
Oh, can you?
And you can still, like, you see the neckline there. It makes a lovely neckline piece.
It
for
looks
any
really
pendant.
silky.
So don't sort of be blinkered by the Soutache thing. I mean, obviously,
do you know what it reminds me of?
So.
I can't do it, but you know what people have got? Is it like fish tails?
Yes.
When they do with the hairstyle.
Yes.
It's like that when you look at it really closely.
Yeah.
It's almost like a sort of fishtail idea in the way the cord is.
And because it's so incredibly cheap, anybody who does soft furnishings as well, you know, around the edges of cushions, because you stitch into the ditch just the same. Fantastic. So don't be, you know, don't be blinkered.
And we've got a question for you, Linda. It says, hi Linda, can you use monofilament to sew in the gems?
Right, okay, I actually asked this question the other afternoon, and the answer is sort of a negative yes, if you see what I mean. If, you know, that's...
You can, but you wouldn't normally.
You can, but don't. I see where you're coming from, because you think monofilament is colourless, you can't see it. But the thing with monofilament is, in a piece of Soutache where you're using these tiny stitches, your stitches it's relatively thick, but also it catches the light, monofilament, just by being the nature of monofilament, it catches the light. So if you've got a stitch that is desperate to be seen, monofilament will show it for you. That's why we try and use these sort of the nylon coated threads. They slide through easily, cheap as chips.
And they're thin, they're really thin and dainty.
Yeah. So I see where you're coming from with monofilament, because to be truthful, when I first started doing it, I used it, but then after the first piece I made, I found that it did catch the light and I could see the stitches I didn't want to see.
And is it harder because it's a bit thicker to stitch as well?
Well,
really?
yes, it is obviously thicker than the thread, so it's not.
Maybe
but it's
you
not
can't make it as
necessarily.
dainty.
That's right. Yeah, and getting
As
into
intricate.
the tiny little places.
Alrighty, thank you very much for your question. If you've got any questions, please do message in. Can we start now? Yay, we're allowed to start! Yay!
Party.
Been waiting how many hours?
Right. Now,
Forever.
with the kit, the previous kit, Clear Skies, which is the one I put the blue Soutache into, I put these little rectangles of the quartz in.
I'm going to get that necklace. Oh, it's here.
Yeah. Now, as you can see on there,
I'll put it next to it so you can see.
Yeah, that'd be good.
So pop it there.
Yep. We just flick it round.
Oh, sorry.
Be good. That'd be good. No, it's
I have
fine.
no idea where
it's fine.
what way it was made to be.
So let me just shift that way a little, just so you can see. So you can see I've just put them on, and then I've gone all
So
around
you
the
put them
edge.
on with glue, right?
Yep.
Because I was watching.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see the little ones I've used as a tassel, and you can see that within the little spaces of the rectangles, I've simply sewn in, because it's on the backing foundation, I've sewn in those little spinels, okay? And also those pearls are sewn in because I wanted them to sit on top of the quartz. Those pearls at the top, I should say. The other two are stitched into the Soutache. And as you can see, I've made it into a piece that's a brooch. And also,
and especially if it is quite a big pendant, if it moves about, you can hold it in place if you want to wear a particular place on your neck.
True.
I always think about that because microphones, and I don't want things moving about. So if you want it to be held in one particular place.
But the brooch findings are fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Right, now to start it off, as Ali just said, I've glued these on just with the glue that you'll find on the website. Now, if you don't particularly want to use glue, because I'll just point out one thing that will happen with glue if you're not careful. When you are gluing the little, whether it's a big pendant, cabochon, or whether it's these small ones, keep the glue very much in the middle of the stone and glue it down.
Right,
what we don't want is glue around the sewing edge.
Yeah.
Simply because you need a super glue, and super glue will harden.
Yeah.
Really harden quickly, and you won't get your needle through it.
And then also, will it make the material sort of bumple up a little bit?
No, it doesn't actually, strangely enough. No, it doesn't.
I know
what you mean, because it does get warm, doesn't it? So no, it doesn't. But we just want that edge unglued, because that's what we're sewing the Soutache threads onto. So because some cabochons don't have holes in, so you have to glue them. No other way you can do it, as far as I know. But obviously there are top to toe holes in these, so if you wanted to, but if you wanted to, you could stitch them on. If you're more confident in stitching that pattern on rather than gluing, you won't have the problem of the glue seeping to the edge, will you?
No.
And absolutely nothing wrong with sewing those on into any pattern that you want. So let's say we've sewed them on or we've glued them on. Still we're coming to the Soutache in exactly the same way. Right, now what I need to do now is I'm going to work on this central one here. Okay, and work around.
So you put just a wee knot at the end of that thread.
Wee knot, that's right, exactly. I wanted to say wee knot then, but I didn't because I couldn't say it in your fabulous accent. So I'm coming from the back of the foundation, okay, backing of the backing foundation, bringing the needle through. Okay, oops, caught it on the macrame board. And as I say, time and time again, let me just get rid of that because I've got one of those magic knots. You know the magic knots that appear from absolutely nowhere when you're sewing a button on?
Yeah, because I end up tangling them.
Yeah, there's a magic knot that appears from somewhere that you haven't done it. You wouldn't be able to do it if you wanted to, but it happens to be there.
So you're just using a normal needle?
Yeah, well this is a size 12 needle. You need a very fine needle, size 12 needle. And obviously it's got, by the nature of it being a fine needle, it's got a very fine, a long hole, but a very fine one, okay? But you need that to get through the gemstones. All right, so there's an ends to a means in everything. So what we have to do, and what we have to remember with Soutache is, and kick me if I'm taking up too much time or
no,
it's been
you're
said
absolutely
so many
fine.
times before, is tension. It's zero tension the whole time. You know, when you sew a button on, you tend to give it that pull. You think, oh, it's got to have a bit of a pull on it because we need it to stay there. Don't do that with Soutache because you will
bumble it.
Exactly.
I knew there was a possibility of
that's what
bumping.
you will get that. You will get that when you first start, so please don't worry about it.
Okay.
Just see the first few little bits of Soutache that you do as practice pieces, and then, you know, practice makes perfect, and you'll get that, and you'll see and feel the nature of how to work with it. That's the best thing. Now we come to the Soutache. When you take the Soutache off of its little card, then what I tend to do, because it's got the little dents of the going around the card, and I tend to take thumbnails and just gently drag through, because I don't want any bends in that Soutache.
Yeah, you don't want a little bit of a kink, just because it's been in that shape for a while.
And now again, what you need to do is take a Soutache, work it around your piece very, very generously so, and add another third. Okay, please, every time you do a Soutache piece, you can't add to it within the design until you've actually finished the piece of Soutache that you're working on, right, because it would look a mess. And Soutaches can be worked in sort of pieces, do you know what I mean, and then sewn together at the end. You don't have to work one piece and that's it, but many pieces and then jigsaw them together. So be really generous with your Soutache. I mean, I think it's one of the few areas, other than beading thread, that I would urge you to be generous, because you don't want to run out and think, oh gosh, I've wasted that and I've got to start again.
Yeah,
right?
Absolutely.
So we've come
Is there any way you could do it still on the cord without cutting it?
I've tried, and to be honest, no, because
just
you
out of
do.
Curiosity.
Because what we're doing, we're coming round, and as we're coming round, we need to kick back.
No, so you couldn't.
So no. So there is. I'll put it on Facebook. There's a little equation, whatever you call it, of how much
to calculate.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'll get that put on. Okay. So we've got.
That'll be on the Jewellery Maker Facebook?
Yes.
Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook if you need help.
I'll get somebody that knows how to do it for me. So we've got our piece of Soutache now, right? And we've come through from the back.
Yes.
Now what we have to do now is put the needle, now you see the ditch there, you see the ditch? You can see the ditch happily running in there. Pop your needle through there. Now you see how quickly and easily that went through?
Yeah.
That's because I'm in the ditch. Okay, now if I'd have gone either side of the ditch where the Soutache is manufactured in a coil, in a curve, then I would have had some restriction.
Yeah,
you know, and so I know then I wouldn't be in the ditch. So all we do now is just pull
Linda's
through.
in a ditch.
I'm in my ditch, and again, do all of the stitching and the pulling through really, really, really slowly, because at this stage now, you need to get the Soutache coming at. Look, I've gone and what I need to do is take that. I can't encourage you enough to handle the Soutache slowly, handle the sewing cord slowly, because by the nature of two cords together, i.e. the sewing cord and the cord, it tends to want to get in a knot, into a tangle. So if you do it slowly,
yeah, exactly, kind of wrapping around
and I'm aware of it, you see, and it happens to me all the time. So just urge it through slowly every time. So
basically, just for anyone who's new like me, the cord basically is on its side.
Yes,
so the ditch on its side is in the middle, which is going to go all the way around the outside.
So basically, what I've done is I've stitched from the back up, put it through the Soutache, and then come back out of the Soutache there. Now what I have to do now is, because this is a little bit of a sort of a stair type pattern, is where that corner of that, I hope you can see this now, where the corner of that is there is where I'm going to aim to return the needle through the ditch. Okay, so through the ditch, return it, and let me make sure I just get it right, because I know my head might be in the way, but I just want to get it right. Okay, and then down, 2 ticks, keep it there. Get into the ditch. Okay.
And just so you know, we've had a little bit of technical difficulty today, so thank you for your patience. We might have to speed up Linda's demonstration.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is all I need to show you. I don't really need to show you anymore, because we're just going around the whole. You see where that stitch now is going into the ditch. It should sit at the side like that, and all you need to do is to come back through. Right, come back at a few millimeters away, bring the Soutache round and go back into the ditch again.
So pulling it
the whole
tight,
time,
snug around the gemstone.
Keeping it nice and snug and just pushing it in. And I tell you what Soutache is really good at. It's really good if you use your round nose pliers. If you push that into the centre. It's not doing it so well for me here, but if you push...
That's only because you're trying to hold it up, and I've just told you we have to...
If you push that into that corner there, okay, and then just give it a little bit of a push, and then let it go free. You can see where your next stitch can go, because you've got that little dent. So my next stitch, I'd come up here, and my next stitch would be into the soutache from there, working all the way round. And then really quickly talking through this piece is working all the way round to this one here, and then adding 2 more layers on top and working round to there, and then sewing out. Next time I'll show you, you can YouTube this, there's the inspiration shows, I've done 2 of them.
And it's totally free.
Back. Wrap around the pearl, and then sort of adding these little spinels as decorative. The little tiny beads are great for soutache because wherever there's a little gap, you can pop one in.
Yes.
You know, and that hides a multitude of sins. And then obviously you can do this little dropper. So
gorgeous. If you need help with this, which I probably would, you can email. Now, we think it's linda@tggc.com, but just in case it's not, email me. I'm ali@tggc.com, so ali@tggc.com, the Genuine Gemstone Company for short, and I will forward it on to Linda for you, or drop your messages onto Facebook UK, Jewellery Maker UK, and we will be able to go through that. If you're trying it and you get stuck, the picture will go on the website so that you can look at it and make sure you get it. I really wanted to see all of it.
I mean, just to qualify it, just to finish, soutache it's not a quick fix, soutache, okay? Yeah. But it's well worth it. It's absolutely well worth it. But it's not a quick fix. That's only because growing the pieces is quite slow. But the technique is so elementary.
Yes, okay? We need to get it right in the ditch.
So elementary.
Keep yourself in the ditch, right? I have to leave it
That's
there.
Fine. That's fine.
We're so looking forward to that all night. That was the one that they said, Ali, I know you're not going to get any sleep tonight because you worked a late shift and you're going to be working a late shift. Can you do a double tomorrow? But we will let you do soutache. And I was like, yes, I can't wait to do soutache. That's probably partly the reason I couldn't sleep, because I was excited about soutache. And then I don't even get to do soutache. Tell me Becky's coming in. I'm joking. I wouldn't mind, to be honest. I'd be here all day. But I just feel sorry for you because I probably wouldn't be speaking anything that made any sense. Right, I'm just going to quickly show you this. But honestly, please do ask if you have any questions about that. And please accept our sincere apologies. I wanted to go on forever and a day with Linda on that. I'm really sad about that. But it's only because a computer keeps breaking. As you know, it breaks. We're on to getting it fixed, but it's just taking its time. Basically, Kim has gone too low in prices, and every time she goes low, she has to press an override button to get down lower than where it should be, and every time that happens, the computer just breaks. So you're used to this of an evening if you watch us, but if you're watching during the day, then I'm not sure if you're used to it, but please accept our sincere apologies. It just means we're going to be naughty. That's all it means. We're not going to stop. We're just going to go lower and then just say, well, the computer broke, so we have to. Not much we can do. KVAZ38. KVAZ38. Now back in stock, hadn't been in stock since November. It's massively popular. I know so many of you already joined me this morning when you got your bead scoop, you already opened your order. I've got 3 brand new strands still to bring to you. We still have some opals available, but not many. Try and get them before they go, because otherwise Linda and I will be trying to get them. Try and get a hold of it as soon as you can. We did show you earlier, we're just recapping. It's the same sterling silver copper findings that we had. So sterling silver over your copper, so it's copper based, 26 pieces, great for your Kumihimo, great for your findings, great for your macrame, but you can also use them for different ideas as well. That's the sort of idea of a T-bar fastening, just so you can see how it'd be used, and also those sort of nuggets as well. Nuggets, the cord endings is what I was meaning. We don't have the exact same ones. You've actually got. I'm not going to be. I'm going to be naughty and say yours is a little bit nicer, but a little bit more detail. So they went to $6.95. I'm going to leave this with you. Still available. I just wanted to remind you it was still available, or for those of you who missed it first thing this morning, don't worry if you don't know how to use it or what to do with it. There's tutorials left, right and centre on the website, or alternatively on Jewellery Maker UK on YouTube, or on Facebook, however you wish to get in contact with us. Just ask any questions to ask. I'm allowed to go back to Linda now. Going back to Linda. We've all... monofilament wire, so it's probably me. We've only we've only got 20. Oh, Linda, I'm so excited.
So am I.
This is unreal. There's already lots of interest in the line. I am currently wearing the ultimate necklace that Linda and I were going to have fisticuffs over, but Linda will win. This is beautiful. Would you like to own this? Absolutely. There's no two ways about it. We are going to, oh yes, we're going to offer you everything we've got. This strand is unbelievable. It is brand new. It is the highest caliber. We were all talking about this. There's only 20 left in stock. It is the highest caliber faceting we have ever offered. There's only a limited edition of 20 ever designed. If you think about it, the amount of time that goes into crafting one of these stones, hand faceted, they're like massive diamonds, aren't they?
That's superb. I've never seen anything like it.
What you have is a concave facet. So that's like your pavilion, normally what you'd have at the bottom of the gemstone. So you don't have a table. So normally you would have the pavilion at the bottom, coming to that coulis there, and that would be your table at the top. Instead of that, you have got yourself the most beautiful double pavilion with an amazing facet. That's your pavilion facet, giving you that sort of concave look because you have yourself a top and bottom pavilion. It's almost like a spinning top sort of shape, if you look at it. Stunning. It's top drilled. This is the cleanest quartz. It's completely natural. And for you to get that quality of quartz, you actually see a little bit of a purple on there. That's it, purely picking up the light. There's a purple light around the back of the studio, and it's that clean. It's that gorgeous. The facets are actually picking up that purple. Now, for that one in the middle, it's a huge central stone. Round wise, have we got the diameters on there? I'm trying to find, sorry, please excuse me. 17 millimeter on either side, and right in the middle, it's a 24 millimeter round. It's completely clear, it's completely natural, and if you think about the amount of facets you would normally put into one stone, just for the pavilion, and then double that, and then of course you haven't got the table to balance it on when you turn it over. You've got to constantly work with it. It is the finest quality we have ever offered. This is our brand new collection. This strand alone individually is £50. But don't worry, even though you'll probably be happy at £50, we've got a kit for you. We're gonna take the whole bundle. I'm saying it's a kit, please excuse me, it's a bundle. The entire bundle to £50. You've got 3 strands as well. So basically we've got in essence 3 strands for free.
Exactly.
Linda came up to me earlier and she said, look at this amazing strand, it's brand new. You've got new colours coming in of it as well, different varieties of colours. But of course, it's the most gorgeous. Now Linda, this was all you, wasn't it?
Yes, I mean, I must admit, I was offered this strand, the clear quartz by Laura upstairs, and wow, you know, would you like this? Yes, like I'll bit a hand off for it. Just to look at it. This is one of the strands that you're going to get this home and you're going to just look at it and look at it and look at it and look at it and then look at it again. And I thought, what can we put with it? So I needed to find some more high-end strands. So you've got 3 more tassel strands. And as you just quite rightly said, you've got 3 gems of distinction strands going with yet another distinction strand, and you're basically getting those for nothing. And this is one of my all-time favourite strands too.
It's beautiful. Just so you know, there's 7 in web baskets that haven't checked out. There only ever were 20. And there's now 9 in baskets, and I've got 3 left, 2 left. Good luck indeed. Would you like to see what you can make? Very quickly. I knew it would be a quick seller, but I didn't realise I would have any time to show you what Linda's made, because there's a very well-renowned crystal brand elsewhere, and I know they charge £200-300 for crystal.
Yeah, easily.
And you are getting a one-of-a-kind.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because to make that twice the same, we've got 1 left. You need to be quick. Also, the necklace I'm wearing just now. Also, a further 2 pairs of earrings and a necklace and another necklace. It's all gone. I knew it was going to be popular. I'm still going to show you all the jewellery. I'm not going to not show you this because this is gorgeous. What was your first piece that you made, Linda? Can you remember?
This, yes, the tassel.
The tassel one?
Yeah.
Goodness me, that was the first one?
Yeah.
Oh my word, I was thought maybe something a little bit simpler, just plain. No, you went for the full-on tassel as your first. I love it.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Anybody who hasn't managed to get this bundle, and I'm sorry that they're in such low numbers.
I know they're sold out.
It was India just sent us the 20 to start with. Sheila's bringing on a very similar one tomorrow, different shape, but it's still concave cut.
Right.
Again, very limited, very limited. So tune in again tomorrow for Sheila's show, and you'll have another opportunity.
May I hold this one? Oh my goodness!
I just love it.
And the pictures are going to be in the web, so when you get your kit home, you can get. Well, hopefully you got your kit.
Yeah, let us know what you think about this new gemstone
cut.
And I'd love to know what you think.
It's our highest end. It's for giving you that incredible quality. I want this. I want all of it. I want to make it actually lovely with the quartz. It reminds me a little bit of moonstone, the way that that coated quartz is. I'm gonna have to go back now. I'm covered in jewellery. Can I wear this for a bit longer, Linda?
Of course you can. Congratulations, anybody who got that anyway. Well done.
Well done. We were so excited about it. I can't believe it. We blinked and it's gone. Like, we were talking about
I knew it would though. I did.
About
I knew
half an hour
it
this morning. We were so excited about it, and then literally we blinked and it's gone. Gone. Let me show you. This is a presenter's pick. This is just a dream come true. When this first arrived in this company, in this building, everybody had their eye on it. I'm very fortunate. I've got a Spinel ring from our sister channel, and it is a dream. But to get red Spinel, completely natural red Spinel, you have for yourself here an out of this world opportunity. It's coming up at 12 o'clock. Oh my gosh, that's in like 10 minutes. No, it's going too fast. I've got a complete strand for you of the most fabulous brand new treats. They're coming up. That's brand new garnets. I'll quickly show you because we've got shells coming up. This is coming up. It's a true natural garnet tassel strand. Gems of distinction, most definitely. It has to be. Oh, love it. Oh gosh, look at it twinkling away. It doesn't stop, does it? But not yet. All still to come. She sells seashells. Now, I have to tell you, I did have one of these strands last night. The middle one. Well, 35 strands left, that's it. 30 now, 5 have just gone. Goodness me. I haven't even shown it to you. Although you can see it on the web. So all of them together, if you were to get them individually, would be £45. So you've got yourself beautiful flowers and the creams in here. Oh, look at them go. I'm spinning around. So you got your flowers, 5 petal flowers. And you've actually got these in green as well. So if I shimmy that along so you can see the two together, they'll match. So you've got two different colours of flowers. You've got the hollow petals, and they're 23mm in length. 23mm in your flower, my apologies. 23mm in your flower, and you get them both in your green, and of course your lovely white. You've then got in there your stars, which is sort of, oh gosh, and they're not just on one side, they're the sort of greys, and the other side, if I flip it over, you're getting the white shell. I love that. That's a wonderful, oh, I do love this star as well. So that one, your multicolour stars are at 22mm on there. I've then got these stars as well, as if they weren't enough stars. Size on these ones, have we got the size of these ones? These are quite unusual. I'm not entirely sure what they are actually, size-wise, with the star in the middle. I've got a million ones to read, I'll have a look through them. 20mm roughly. I've got your flower power ones, which are slightly bigger than the other ones, or is that just because of the colour of them? Yeah, no, they are bigger. They're fabulous, sort of rainbow colour, which, could you use these in Soutache? Would they go with the rainbow Soutache
Yes.
Would they maybe?
Yeah, you can do, and then pop something into the centre of them.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course you
Maybe
can.
an idea.
Yep.
And then you've got these match the stars with the sort of multicolour hearts in there both ways. Half the stock's already gone. We've not even got a price in, but it's going to be fan-dabby-dozy. Now these I love. These make me think of they make me think of the 50s. I don't know why. Just like, you know, that sort of wallpaper. Or maybe at the maybe wallpaper. What do you think? On both sides. Love this. Then you've got your triangles as well. Hollow triangles, 20mm for these. You've then, now this is the strand we had last night. This flew out the door. This was making me think of a Chinese dress. This is a Chinese inspired dress that I've got. And that's on both sides, you've got those. These were in last night's bundle, they flew out. Now these, hello, you've got some rondelles mixing it up a little bit going on. Where have you come from, rondelles? These are coming in. I cannot read that screen. There's about, well, you've got all of the strands on there, all mixed together. No idea what size these are. Flat coins, yellow shell drilled flat coins. Is that what these are? No, that's not, because they're not 9mm, are they? Why hasn't it got, oh, I can't tell what that one is. I'm going to leave that with our Kim. She can sort it out for me. That's the green ones I showed you earlier. Carved leaves. I want to use these in sort of bridal pieces. Would these work in bridal pieces, little carved shell?
Imagine them in combs.
Yeah, that's
Bridal
what I was
combs
thinking.
be fabulous. Yeah.
Be so pretty. One of my friends is going to a wedding fair tomorrow, so I'm thinking about wedding things. And then you've got these. Now you can take these bits out the middle and have these as coins. So this is technically 2 strands. So you get 2, but you pay for 1. So should be £45. You get all 12 strands. We're going to go for today 20. You were taking £20 off. £20 off. £2 and 8 pennies per strand.
Fantastic.
£2 and 8 pennies. Are you happy with £2 and 8p per strand? That's nothing, is it really, if you think about it?
Absolutely nothing.
There's a lot going on here. But if I just pick one, now these are 9mm flat coins. I just checked it for you. They are 9mm. If I put this one up, loving this CXGC45. What was that? Sorry. Gorgeous. Now when the price came in, I heard our Linda go fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, forgive me if you've already said this, but what fantastic holiday jewellery.
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Well, what fantastic holiday jewellery then.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
what fantastic.
Can you
That's
imagine that
like-
with maxi dresses and flowy skirts and this, that, a bit fab.
Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm so excited.
Fabulous.
Oh, fan-dabby-dozy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. £25. It's not going to last for much longer. They're selling out, so I'm going to shimmy it over there. And I'm going to jump into... Are you... Whoa, 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 whoa. You can't even fit in the... That's why I couldn't find it, because I couldn't... I feel like I've just turned up in Jamaica. This is awesome. Oh my goodness, I don't even have enough I don't have enough room in my hands for all of this. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And it's still one post and packaging for all of this. Ah! Sorry. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm doing a workout trying to hold all these strands. Right, I think we're just about there. Oh! No, my elbow whacked off the silver findings and they just made every jingling. So you get all of these. I have totally tropical. Did I do it good? No. Not really, Mike. Can you do it better?
I don't know.
Go on, Mike. I said what the name of the bundle is.
Totally tropical. That's no fair. Okay, I can't do it.
Linda, can you do it?
Totally tropical.
I love it.
But do you know, it's just amazing, isn't it? Those big ones there, just stranded. Oh yes. Oh yeah. I can just see all the jewellery's jumping up.
Is it?
In my head.
Is it jumping out?
Yeah. Fabulous.
I've got all of them in the gallery going, Totally tropical. I love it. Sorry. Right, you got loads. You get magnesite wheels, you got magnesite orange rounds, you've got yourself magnesite plain rounds, you've got multicolour magnesite plain rondelles, you've got, it's all magnesite, plain rounds in white and yellow. You've got saucers in white, you've got magnesite graduated slabs, you've got yellow magnesite, just plain round 6mm. This is fabulous. I love it all. I just think it's an awesome, awesome strand. Have I got an extra strand in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because this one looks like howlite, that's the only reason I'm asking. I'm just checking I've got the right strands, that's all. Loving it. Gorgeous, all magnesite. It's just a lovely mixture of colour actually. Gorgeous! So you get the orange strand and the yellow strand, which will go really nice together. Mixture of sizes between those, they're 4mm round and 6mm round for the yellows, 4mm for the oranges. Gorgeous in both of those strands. And then you've got the big ones. I mean, these all obviously mirror each other. They're massive strands, huge. You could sort of split those two together because they're the exact same style of strand. And then you've got these two strands, and again, graduating in size. They're 14mm plain rounds and 12mm in both of these. And then these hubba ones, these are the fun ones. Lots and lots of you confirming already. I want to go on holiday now. Oh yeah, LOGC06. These are so much fun. Oh, if you're thinking about the kids coming around for Easter, maybe you've got grandchildren, maybe you've got your own children, maybe they're off on holiday. Would that be fun jewellery to make with over the over the Easter period? Yeah, oh, Christmas, I know. That's the only time I get to go home, Christmas. I'm joking. So, totally tropical. 8 strands. We're going to go, we've got a low stock quantity. 3,000 carats. 3,000 carats. £2.49 per strand. Have you £2.49? You having me on? That's already a necklace. I mean, see with the bigger ones, could you Soutache with those? As sort of pendants, those big ones are not
probably
really.
the big ones, yes, in the middle.
Big ones, because they're quite unusual shapes. They go all the way up to 28 by 18mm in the whites. The yellows is 26 by 4mm. They're not quite as big, but they look pretty big to me.
Yeah.
Loving it. I've got John in there, Karen in there. I've got Atla, have I said that right? I've got Kathleen, I've got Anonymous, I've got Wiltshire, I've got Tatiana, a regular bit. Lovely to see you. You've joined me of an evening on the Miss It Miss Out show. Thank you very much. It's great to have your company here today. Thank you very kindly. But more importantly, congratulations! Everyone who's got a bead scoop already today is already open an order. Anyone who's got any of the silver findings, you've opened an order. Maybe you've got the 10 strands earlier. I mean, imagine you got both of these. That's £40 and you've got yourself 20 strands because we had 12 there and 8 here. That's amazing. Prices are crazy. I'm just going to have to leave those with you because they're awesome. And I'm going to have to move on. Oh my goodness, 3,000 carats. Doesn't fit where it's supposed to sit. It's everywhere. Now I'm going to bring you our opal. Just a quick recap. How many left? Not many, we're just counting. 30 left. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If there's still some available in 55 minutes, Linda and I can join in. Don't not get it for us though. Get it because you want it. Don't feel sorry for us. we get to play with these all day, every day. So, D, why is there a letter missing? It should be DY, S for sugar or Sierra, F for Foxtrot 67. I don't know why the F disappeared. Freaky. 0800 644 605. Look at it go. No, as I said, we're not going to be easily able to get Ethiopian opal faceted, never mind rough anymore, purely because the Ethiopian government are doing the same as what's been done on Tanzanite for less than a gram, and the same in Bolivia as what's been done in Bolivianite, or you may know it's ametrine. You can only buy it faceted from there. You cannot buy it rough in geodes anymore. So what we've got for you here, rough, will be struggling to even get a hold of, never mind to be able to get it at all. So while it's here, take advantage. 45 carats, you get an 80 centimetre strand. Are you ready for this? It went to $11.95 earlier in the morning, but we had how many? Oh, it's amazing. We had how many earlier? Almost 200, they're just shy of 30 left. Great to see you taking the time to join me. You can call, so the code you need is SF for Foxtrot 67. They were laughing at me the other day because there was a letter missing and it was G, and instead of doing the phonetic alphabet, because I couldn't remember off the top of my head, I was on the phone to somebody and I said G for Gregor. Oops. And they all started laughing at me. They were like, Gregor, such a Scottish name. It's the first one that came into my head. You're not going to get that wrong if I say G, are you? Exactly. You're going to know it was a G. So, if you've got a phone in your hand, it's not even G, it's F for Freddie. Or, I'm thinking of him. What's it? Freddie's Ed's little boy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's probably why Freddie came to mind there. Or F for Foxtrot. Gosh, I nearly forgot it there. I've just seen it about 10 times. So that was my point and I got it wrong. Dorothy, well done to you. Tanya, Martha, you're there as well. Great to see so many of you in the phone lines. I've also got Maxine in there. Would you wear it on its own like this? Absolutely, me too. Me too. Not many left. So do talk to the call centre when you can. A lot of you have got it in your baskets, which is so great to see because you obviously have a lot of interest on it. But you need to do what Venetia's doing, and Barbara and Dorothy and Tanya and Maxine, because these are going to go, and if they don't go to you, Linda and I are going to join in about an hour's time. So, well, they're not going to last that long, really, are they? Because a lot of people watching now who weren't watching in the sort of 9 a.m. or, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's simply amazing. It doesn't even begin to it just doesn't even begin. It's, see, when you get this home, I hope you will send a message in like we got from a message earlier, just going on about how amazing this is, because it is amazing. It's world class, and I'm not joking. I am not joking. That's gorgeous. We get to do Wall of Fame again. Wall of Fame again. I'm down with a very, very limited few there. Less than 30 available to you now. If everybody checks out on the web, I'm going to have about 10 left. So, if even that. Staffordshire, North Yorkshire, Kent, Swansea, West Midlands. I've got Shropshire, I've got Hampshire, West Midlands. You're all there. Good luck to you. Right, so that's the price point on there, $11.95. I'm going to jump over to the Wall of Fame with Linda to see some more of your designs. This is the last chance to see our Wall of Fame entries for this morning. So I'll see you in a sec. I've so missed the Wall of Fame. This is awesome. I love it. Thank you for joining us. If you just tuned in, this is, of course, our guest resident lives here, Linda. I'm Ali. It's lovely to meet you both. Both, as if there's only two of you watching. I told you about 3 hours sleep. Please forgive me. So, back to earrings. I'm good at choosing the earrings today. Just to let you know, I didn't choose them, they're all chosen for us. So, hi all at JM. Here is a selection of earrings I have been putting together for an upcoming craft fair. As you can see, the colours are amazing and I'm sure they will attract plenty of attention. I'm sure they will too. I love watching the show and it's great having Carol back. Isn't it amazing? We've missed her. Love to you all. That's from Emma Adams and she's from Grimsby. Emma, lovely to see you, or lovely to see your designs. Thank you very much. I love your little displays as well. I love, gosh, you've got your wire work going on in here, you've got a little bit of chain incorporated and your genuine gems, and you've got a lovely variety. Quite dainty feminine earrings, they're lovely drops. Really, really pretty. You've used a gorgeous combination, really well matched gemstones here. You're number 59, thank you very, very much. And that was Emma in Grimsby.
Some glorious wire work and gizmo work here. This is number 60 and from Donna.
Oh, yes.
And Donna, very short and sweet. I think she might have been a bit exhausted after doing that fantastic piece. This is my entry for the Wall of Fame and it's made from a black agate heart wire wrapped with silver plated wire. Hope you like it. Love from Donna. Donna, it's stunning, absolutely stunning.
I love those bales, sort of wire
yes, so do I,
bales.
that sort of basket, sort of in and out, yeah, brilliant.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
The gizmo, I want to learn how to do that.
The gizmo work as well. There's loads of work going on, loads of different techniques, twisters, all sorts. Fabulous.
Well done, that's gorgeous. Ooh, another style of twisting style printed. Oh, and you've got a little atrophic centre. Number 61, and this is from Tracy. And you're in West Yorkshire, Tracy. Thank you very much for your entry. You said, hi to you all at JM. Please find attached my first attempt at wire wrapping. All purchased from Jewellery Maker. It is silver plated chain from your findings kit, silver plated 1mm wire to make the structure of the pendant, spiral detail and the bale of 0.4mm silver plated wire for the wrapping of the fluorite drop, and a 4mm fluorite plain round on the extender chain. That's the one I love when you have that sort of extra detail. That's lovely, Tracy. Thanks to all at JM for inspiring the great demos. All the jewellery I've managed to make over the last 8 months, I have learned techniques from watching your shows and from the DVDs purchased from you. I never thought my work good enough to send anything in for the Wall of Fame, so I'd like to thank my daughter Gemma for bullying me into sending the pics to you. Good luck to all on the wall. Tracy, thank you very much. And to Gemma, Tracy's daughter, yes, well done you, Gemma.
Fabulous.
Congratulations. Absolutely. Send it in.
Fantastic.
Definitely.
This is really unusual, and it's a very short email again from, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but from David Jones. I'm not quite. Oh, sorry, from Carol. It must be on David Jones's.
I think you've used somebody else's email address.
Now, I'm not quite sure what she means here, but she said, I did this one in raisin and it came out okay. So that might just mean the enamel colour. But what it is our bales, and then there's a photograph in there, and then I think probably the clear, the diamond. I don't know that much about it. The resin on the top. To seal that so it's beautiful.
And
she says we hope
some of the ribbon as well.
Yeah, the ribbon as well on the bale fixing. She says I hope you like this, and I do hope to get a win as I need it. Lots of love. That's quite right. That's from Carol. So I hope you can just pick out those photographs in there. Yeah, lovely, very unique and very special.
They're lovely. They're really special.
Yeah.
That's lovely. Well done, you. And this is number 63. This is an actual photo. This is really cute. Oh, it's been sent in by hand. Because bear in mind, you can write to us as well. It doesn't have to be via email. Don't worry if you don't have an email account. Sorry, I'm just reading a wee written in red, a wee note from Alana. This is from Alana. Dear all at JM, just a simple set, JM pearls and druzy, with silver findings. Wish camera would catch the druzy sparkle. So do we. Thanks to all for keeping creative juices going. And that's from Alana. We've got 2 kisses, and Alana's from Inverness, a fellow Scot. And she said, P.S. in bright red, please can we have the designer inspiration section on Freeview, please? I don't know. I'm not in charge of that, but I will pass it on. 63, that's your number, Alana, for Inverness. Thank you so much. Now, if you want to be involved in the Wall of Fame, it's easy peasy to do it. On the other side of this, so all you need to do is either drop us an email, maybe not text us, drop us an email, or you could just send in to the Wall of Fame on Facebook. Just talk to the call centre, free phone number 0800 644 655 to get in contact. It's easy peasy. Or I'm Ali at tggc.com. Linda, we think is Linda at tggc.com.
I'll double check it.
But just in case it's not, well, drop me an email and I'll forward it on to our Linda anyway. And on the other side of this, which is going to show you how to come to one of Linda's Soutache workshops, if you really enjoyed that. We didn't really get much of a chance to see it properly, but there's Linda's DVDs as well. But if you want to have a look and come to the workshops, please do, because they're going to be awesome. And you get free lunch. And it's really good.
It is good.
And my presenter's pick, Red Spinel, is on the other side of this break. I know I said 12 o'clock, so please forgive me. It's a wee bitty late, but a wee bitty late means I might get to go a wee bitty lower. We'll see you on the other side of this.
Come and join resident designer Linda as she guides you through various techniques in Soutache. Get creative with this exciting medium and learn how to braid with round gemstones, how to set and wrap a cabochon, and how to make a back piece with ultra suede backing. The full course includes a selection of gemstones, Soutache cord and ultra suede backing, use of all relevant tools, a buffet style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and gemstone museum, and a chance to visit our shop. And all for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
If you miss a Jewellery Maker show, then simply go to our YouTube page, where you'll be able to find hours of Jewellery Maker footage. Search by show, date or type. Alternatively, search by guest designer by using our playlist page. You can also find hours of tutorials with handy hints and tips to give you inspiration. Our YouTube page is updated on a daily basis, so you can access any show at any time. Stay in touch with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker. If you've just tuned in, where have you been? We have had an amazing 3 hours and 15 minutes. We've had lots and lots of treats. If you want to watch the show again, or if you're already watching us live, you'll be able to catch up on anything on YouTube. It's easy peasy. Just go into Jewellery Maker and you'll be able to type in today's show. You type in today's date, and if you type in with guest designer Linda, you will find us. I have a premiere for you now, and I just want to mention actually, I know you're watching it. It's a wee message for Kaylee. You dropped me a wee message on Facebook. Thank you very, very much. And yes, it was you I was talking about with the pink wire. Right. This comes in a very fancy box, because what you have inside is very, very precious and very special. I have a limited edition. I do not have 300. I definitely don't have 1,000 of these. Not 300, not 200. I have a limited amount of only 100 worldwide. And when I say worldwide, bear in mind we're in 17 countries across the UK and worldwide. We had a lot of bidders joining us from Germany last night, a lot from Spain. I've had bidders from France, and of course yourselves here in the UK. So what I will say to you is, this is outstanding. And the US, please don't let me forget. Now, what you have here isn't just special. This is world class. People search throughout the world, gem connoisseurs and gem collectors, to see a Burmese spinel. You're not just going to see one, you're owning a whole strand of gems of distinction, natural Burmese spinel. I know, jaw-dropping. Call me now, get it in your basket. SQGZ73 is the code you need, and you must treat yourself completely genuine and natural. As I was saying, this is the closest you're going to get to a natural red diamond. With spinel, what you have is a gemstone with the same cubic crystal structure as a diamond. It's only 2 away in the most hardness scale for a diamond, which means it's great for cutting, which also means you can get more of a luster from it. So why is it great? Why is that crystal structure special? You know, diamonds are the hardest mineral, which is why they're used in glass cutters, which is why you can cut other gemstones with with diamonds. Diamond paste is used to facet gemstones quite often, but you have to have a great gemstone. You can't use it on fluorite, for example, because fluorite is quite a soft stone. With this stone, because it's coming in at just 8 in the most hardness scale, only 2 away from your diamonds, you've got the corundum family, which is the sapphires and rubies in between. It means you can put a lot more pressure on your cutting of your stone. You can use diamond paste and you can make a much sharper facet. The sharper facet gives you a much more vitreous luster. And can you see the quality of luster that you have here? Can you see the quality in colour? You have for yourself the finest red spinel strand I've ever offered in Jewellery Maker, without a shadow of a doubt. And that's with no disrespect to any red spinel strands that you've got. It's brand new. We only ever managed to buy 100. They're already starting to be allocated. I wish you the very best of luck. SQGZ73. So for your closest look to a natural red ruby, a natural red ruby as well, or a natural red diamond, bearing in mind this is the gemstone, Spinel got confused and is actually in a red, confused to be a ruby, is actually in the Russian crown jewels, your red Spinel. Thought to be a ruby. It is in fact a red Spinel. I've already got Tatiana, I've got Gina, I've got Momina, I hope I said that right. No, is that Maureen? Momina, I think I was right the first time. Una there in Perth. Is that Una who sent in her design earlier? Quite possible. Oh, that was in Newcastle, my apologies. Two Unas who are with the show. Sue's there, Lena there, I hope I've said that right, Tracy, Anonymous, Leicestershire, Kathleen, Rosaline, Nicolette, Joyce. These are all people who have actually not just taken the time to join me, but they've confirmed, they've got it. Congratulations to every single one of you. This for me is creme de la creme. This isn't just a nice strand or a good opportunity. This is a must. If you want to have quality, and when I say quality, I mean it with no disrespect to other strands we've offered to you, but this is not a strand that you see every day. It's genuine. You get an authenticity certificate, and what I will say to you is, from me to you personally, I would advise you to get that authenticity certificate because these are natural and they are Burmese. What that says about your Spinel is world-renowned within jewelers, world-renowned within connoisseurs. Do you know how difficult it is on our sister channel to get a Burmese Spinel? We had 2 launches, 2 separate collections, one collection, 2 separate designs that came through from our gem collection on our sister channel of natural Burmese Spinel. Our buying team said, we don't know how we managed to buy it. We will not be able to buy it of that quality. We just won't be able to get Burmese Spinel like this. It was amazing the fact that we've got it. So Jewellery Maker having a strand like this, do you know how much our sister channel would absolutely jump on this right now? Let me put this into perspective. If this were a bracelet, this would be, well, lengthwise, it's up to 18 centimeters on this strand. So as a bracelet, we have a sister channel called Gems TV, and on it we have a bracelet called Gems of Distinction Collection, which has the top caliber stones like this, with tanzanites, with diamonds, with emeralds. Do you know how much one of these bracelets is on our sister channel right now, on Gemporia? For 17 carats, you are getting 15 carats, different of 2 carats, £44. £44, and that was just clicking on buy design for Spinel. You could be paying on our sister channel, which is amazing price points, may I add, record low price points. We believe to be 85% lower than the high street in our coloured gems on our sister channel, lower in price, 85%. And we're at £44 for a 17 carat bracelet. So you've got 2 carats more than here. But bear in mind, this is 18 centimetres. A quarter of the stock is already gone. They're 1 mil round, 1 mil and 2 by 1 millimetre in your faceted rondelles. The faceting in itself is what for me is making this so special, because you have got natural. We're maybe taking it for granted. Maybe we're a bit blasé. Maybe it's terrible that I am, but these are completely natural, colour matched to a T, great clarity, great quality. These are some of the finest red Spinels already being confirmed. Great to see in Derbyshire, George, Michelle, I've got Wendy, in Denbighshire you've got yours, Maureen's in there as well, in Hampshire, Cumbria's there, County Down showing an interest, lots and lots of you there. It's an 18 centimetre strand. Now bracelet wise, what's that? Where's my ruler? I'm not very good with working out my inches and my centimetres, but my dad's awesome at it. Let me just do it in inches for you, because I usually work via, it's an 8-inch bracelet. Average bracelet length is about 7.5 inches, so you've got plenty, and that's without a clasp. 8 inches, easily enough to make maybe a pendant, maybe a ring if you wanted to cluster them in sort of beady beads. They're not beady beads as in the size of them they are, but they're top quality. What do you think, Linda?
Well, with a strand of that calibre, I don't think I'd use it all in the one bracelet. I mean,
Right.
it would be indulgent, wouldn't it, to do that? So
Oh, yes.
obviously you can. But I don't think I would. I think I'd just separate it and have it sort of really centre stage, and perhaps make that little beaded bead from it dangling from a silver chain.
Yes.
And again, then you've got your earrings you can do the same with, you've got your the necklace that you can do the same with, and you've still got tons left over.
Absolutely. With this strand, Linda, would you give yourself time before you just jump into design? Would you take your time on this one?
Yes, yes. I've got the dioxide in the same, and you know, I mean, ideas for jewellery making pop into my head quite quickly, but with a strand of that distinction, I think I would honestly keep it for a while and look at it. And then a lady rang me last year actually, and she was saying about some diopside that she'd got, and she said she'd had it for 2 years, didn't know what to do with it. I said wait, and it will happen. And she emailed me about 8 or 9 months later, and she said she'd put it with some little pearls, some exquisite pearls from here.
Oh, wow.
And she was doing it for her 2 daughters. She's got 2 daughters, and she wanted to leave them each a diopside and pearl bracelet. So that's what she did. So it's worth sitting on, looking and just getting the beauty.
Checking your prices elsewhere.
Yeah, I mean, when you do make that strand up, by all means, go and get it valued.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Because what I want you to do is not, because I'm worried. I'm really worried that via our sister channel already, I feel like we devalue genuine gems if we were to imply a value or worth, but we don't. So please don't look at the price and think in any way I think this should be as low as it is. We're just doing it as an offer because there's only 100. We want to offer you something special to thank you for bearing with all our technical difficulties this morning, to thank you for putting up with the fact we didn't get to see as much of Linda's designing as I would have loved to have shown you. Just to thank you and to welcome you as well. But please bear in mind, this is our finest quality of our strands, and we're offering it to you with an exceptionally rare and collectible gem. And you're getting it for $24.95 for the full strand, faceted to perfection, quality, brilliance, luster, it is all there, and you have it for just $24.95. This isn't a joke, it's for the fastest 100 confirmations. It could be on the phone lines, it could be on, is that making you want to get 2 now? Because if you think about it, that'd be £48, you're looking at £44 in our sister channel for 2 carats more. Now I'm not, and I mean this with no disrespect, I love our sister channel, don't get me wrong, I buy off there all the time. But it's a deal. This is something that at $24.95, that when it goes on the website, if there are any left, which there won't be, but if there were to be any left, that price wouldn't be $24.95, right? No, no chance. So today, while it's available, you could get one for £24.95. You could join the sister channel and get a ready-made bracelet of 17 carats, 2 carats more, which is an amazing price. Please don't think the price of £44 isn't amazing on a sister channel. It is. It's just that we're giving it away. We really are giving it away. I want you to own special gems. I want you to know world-renowned gems, gems that are written about in history. Burmese Spinel have been written about by so many designers. But what you need to realise and what you need to be aware of is this is true Burmese Spinel. It's natural, it's amazing, and it's genuine Burmese Spinel for a fraction of the price I would be expecting you to pay for just one Spinel piece. For a natural Burmese Spinel, for you to get that amount, I mean, hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8, that's 10, just there. Just there is 10. That's actually 11, is it? There's 10. And that's about an inch, really, maybe just shy of an inch. You get 8 inches. Confirm as soon as you can. I'm going to have to leave that with you at $24.95. It's not going to be there for long. Yeah, that's about, it's about an inch, and you get 8 inches. So you've got about 80 stones there, roughly. Well done. And you get the box as well, absolutely. You might think, what will I do with it? It doesn't matter. You'll find out when you get it home. You need to keep, as Linda said, you might not have an idea straight away. It doesn't matter. Keep it safe in its box. It's special. Really special. Right, what was that? Sorry, I've got my garnets coming up. Should we do it now? Let's do it now. Again, gems of distinction, another top quality faceted strand for you. ZB NV40 for you. So much luster, what a quality here. Aren't they gorgeous? So ZB NV40, we have had a lot of interest on garnets. Garnets I adore, one particularly because they come in over 29 different varieties, so you can collect them. There's loads to collect family-wise. Colour-wise, yes, as well. But this is a traditional colour of your garnet. What do you think, Linda? Are you a garnet fan? Is that a silly question?
No, well, I suppose it is actually, but it's my birthstone anyway. And it was only when I started working here I learned how many different varieties there are. But that, unfortunately, again, I just wish that we could invent something to show it as we're seeing it.
Yes.
you know, those gorgeous deep mull wine colours that are there, but it's the sparkle for me. So I like my bling, and if I can get it in gemstone, then I'll bite your hand off for it. That is just glorious. That's the only word for it. Glorious.
I just got them all in my ear going hum hum, and I'm like, what are you? I'm thinking, what are they doing? They're like, bite your hand off. They're like, imagine everybody in the world did bite each other's hands off. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. It is one of those things.
Going
but
into sayings
it explains
now.
how you feel, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, I literally would.
Yeah,
you know, I'd
no,
race you for
absolutely.
it, probably. I would race you for it. I'd probably lose, but I'd race you for it.
Race you for it. You're getting a race, Claire. Claire's a director. She's thinking, what have I said? Don't worry, you'll be talking about Christmas with this one. Right, Maxine, it is gorgeous. It's juicy and rich, and it's wonderful in its colour. I've got Maxine, I've got Gloria, I've got Momine, great to see you back in, Jennifer, all adding to that one post and packaging. Now it looks quite dark here, but I just want to put, see if I put a black stone next to it, see if that'll lift it a little bit, just so you can see how juicy it is. Can you see that a little bit better? But again, you'll never be able to see the full quality of any strand. I genuinely don't believe this unless you get it home and you see it with your own naked eye. Because otherwise, how would you?
Do you know, just quickly, I was reading something yesterday about, well, I was sitting down having a cup of coffee, and I just decided to have a read in one of Steve's book, actually. And I found the most amazing sort of little run of words that explains gemstones for me.
Oh, yeah.
And it's to have and to hold.
Oh, yes.
And I just think that really is a fabulous sort of few words to say if you think about a gem. You know, you have them, you want to hold them.
Yeah.
And it covers the complete love story of them, doesn't it?
And when it is the ultimate gift of love with a garnet, you can't really go wrong. Do you know why garnet's called a garnet? The price is coming in. I hope you're ready for this. $17.90. Are you serious?
Oh, gosh.
It's 55 carats. That's not right. And the quality of them is magical. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh my gosh, that's 5 pairs of earrings already. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10 pairs of earrings. With a further 6, so 13 pairs of earrings with 1 left over for a pendant. That is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It is though, really, isn't it? Isn't that awesome? Sorry, you'll get used to my singing. I just get excited. ZBNV40. I can't believe this. What was that? Sorry, I wasn't listening. Oh, yes. $17.95. I hope you get it. Kathleen, Jacqueline, Lynn, Carol, Jennifer, Maggie, Catherine. You've all got yours. I hope you managed to get that. I'm going to have to move on. I don't want to, but I've got to. Getting told. Good luck. It's time to offer. I've been showing you this since the beginning of the show. If you weren't with me from the beginning, where have you been? We're going to give you our Ice Queen price point. So you've seen all of what's in it, but don't worry, I'm going to recap it all just in case you haven't seen what's in it. But it hasn't already had its price yet, so don't worry. We're going to get to see all the amazing pieces of jewellery Linda's made. And I can see them from here. There's a really lovely long sort of dangly necklace with a pendant. I love it. So you get 4 strands. You get your gorgeous genuine pearls, white pearls, and they're side drilled, or top to bottom, however you wish to know them. You get your faceted crackle quartz in there, and you've also got your plain round crackle quartz. Plain rounds are, well, your faceted are 10mm, and your plain rounds are coming in at more than that. I'm just trying to find, they're 12mm for your crackled. And then we have these big, beautiful pairs. Fantastic shape on these. So we gave this to Linda earlier for her challenge. That's the necklace I was talking about. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm not allowed to see any more jewellery. Why? Oh. I'm allowed to see one piece. I'm allowed to show you one piece. Well, since it's already here, how amazing is this? I'm moving out of the way, sorry, I'm not just leaning on the table. I just thought I'd put that right in front of my face, so then you get a close up of my nose, so I'll move. Gorgeous. Linda made that with solely this kit. Only this ice cream kit. Ice queen, sorry, not cream. You said ice cream earlier. I'm sure you did at the start when I asked you what it was called. So BZGC13. We love this. No way. 36.70. That's really good, isn't it? I know obviously we're not going to stay there because we don't want to, but just so you can see a rough idea of what you've got. Carat weight, 410 carats for the crackle quartz, which are plain rounds, 12mm, 490 of the white quartz, which are quartzite, sorry. I've got white quartz and white quartzite, which are the puffy rounds, and then you've got the crackle quartz again, which are the 10mm, 240 carats of that, and then you've got the white side drilled, what's that, culture pearls? I thought it said Cullinan pearls there. I was like, what? And that's of course 7 by 6mm in the shapes there, and you get all your findings as well as your beading thread, monofilament wire, and your clear elastic, excuse me. So is that like a metre of sterling silver colour on top of your copper there? Like a metre of chain. I love that. I love it. 100 pieces in your findings. Isn't that gorgeous? You get all of this. No way! So 30 what? Sorry, 37. We're at 21.95 anyway. It doesn't matter what it was supposed to be. 36. But she's not going to stay there. You're not going to stay at 21. Why? Linda.
What's she doing?
Yeah, she's trying to get me to pull a face. She's not telling me where she's... Serious. £20 for all of that.
Gosh, that's a bargain.
You got a strand of pearls in there. I know everyone will look at the crackle quartz and be like, oh, that's a fun gemstone. I hope you realise how difficult it is to get a crackle quartz, because you need to heat it at an extreme yet controlled temperature and then cool it straight away at an extreme cool temperature at that exact moment, at that perfect point to make it crackle, and then to actually keep it at that without doing too extreme either way. It's exceptionally controlled in that environment, but it's amazing. And you would think, oh yeah, we just do these every day.
Exactly.
I know they look quite fun, but they actually are quite impressive as to how they actually get crackled. And at $19.95, I love the crackle quartz, the way it catches the light, especially in little head combs. I've got Norfolk, Essex, London, Bristol, County Antrim, Lancashire, Powys, Essex, Manchester, Shropshire, County Durham, and these are all just baskets. These haven't even checked out, but I appreciate it. It takes a wee second to check out. Don't worry, I understand that. If you've got it in your phone, if you want to phone me, it's a free phone number from my landline. I know, absolutely free from my landline. 0800 644 655. Call the call centre, quote the code BZ, and that's GC13. Talk to the call centre on that code, and you could be able to get it for your Ice Queen Jewellery kit, all your silver copper findings. It's that silver flash on top of your copper, 100 pieces in there. You've got Margaret and Fife, great to see you there, Lanarkshire, Carol, Yvonne, Maxine. If I've said your name, I don't apologise if I haven't said your name. It doesn't mean you haven't got it, it just means there's lots of names on my screen there. Margaret's coming through in Fife, great to see you all, thank you so much. But more importantly, would you like to see what Linda made? At the end of the show! The end of the show. I'm not allowed to see it now. I have to wait. What are you doing to me today? It's so unfair. Right, we've got our new strands. These stars would actually go lovely. In fact, they were mixed with anything, but they would go lovely with that kit actually. My director's just pointed that out. I love it. I did. I can just see your LOGP81, and you get a full strand. Oh yeah, not a little bitty bit of a strand. I'm just wrapping it around my wrist so you can see. Oh sorry, that's a bracelet from one of the kits that Linda made earlier. Just gonna shimmy that over. Kim, are you serious, producer Kim? What have you been up to? You did say it was going into £10, but it's new and it's not been, obviously. Oh, we're going to have to squeeze this. I know what I'm saying. Basically, you can get this for £10. We're having to squeeze it because it's brand new and we're not even allowed to do this. Just been told, Kim's just said, I'm not allowed to do this, yet she's doing it. What was that? Say what? A poltergeist? Don't say that. Are you joking?
Hopefully. Things just keep sort of randomly
Things
falling.
are making noises. Don't you making noise? Don't do that, Linda. She's tapping the table and then looking like it wasn't her. It sounded like somebody just trickled something from the ceiling.
Oh.
As nuts and bolts start to fall down. We've kept the cost down on your gemstones, which means we can't afford for any of the screws. It's if it's going to fall down. It's not really, it's a joke. Right, anyway, it's a bad joke. It was funny in my head, alright? 0800 604 605. Mike's, bless him, just looking at me on cameras with this, just really, oh, bless you, look. No. And so, I don't know why I'm telling you about these. It's because I'm getting distracted by everything that's going on around me. 16mm stars. Oh, I do love a good wee star. You can't go wrong with a cheeky wee star. You want a whole set, pendant, earrings, bracelet, ring? That would be a cute wee ring, wouldn't it? They could be like fun rings you could make. I'm thinking of craft fairs. Maybe you get the children interested and then the parents will be there to be like, oh, hello, what's that? If you can stop the kids, you're half the battle, really, aren't you? The wee star ring. Oh, do you know what I found in my stash today? No, I tell a fib, it was yesterday I found it. Black elastic. I thought, oh, some black elastic. What would I do that with? Black elastic, little ring, elastic one, so one size fits all. We had some black cord yesterday. We've got some black coated wire. Oh, that would be pretty actually, wouldn't it? Or silver. Silver coated wire, black and white. What do you think? Good idea? 230 carats. I love it. I'm obsessed with buttons at the moment, Linda. Do you think I can make those for buttons?
Do you know what? I've been saying that forever, that don't think, well, do think outside the box. Yes, absolutely. You've got that side to side hold. That'd make a great button.
Only because my when I was younger, my gran knitted me, bless her soul, a lovely pink cardigan, and I got to choose the buttons, and I chose little pink hearts. Yeah, and I've still got the cardigan. Obviously, I can't even get it on one arm, but it's from when I was a wee girl. But it's got that. I chose because I love the buttons. Yeah. And I think as a child that was it's so nice. So maybe you're sitting thinking, oh, actually, I knit, or I would maybe get my daughter. She's got a cardigan she likes. A button's falling off. Maybe give her a cute wee. You don't have to have all the buttons. One button could be a star. You can have. Mix it up.
I mean, that's going to, you know what's coming back now? The little 50s style twin sets.
Oh, yeah.
Where they're just wasted and they nip in a bit Nigella-esque. If you can imagine like a very pale, fuzzy lime green with those black star buttons. Oh. Wouldn't that look stunning?
That
the little black pencil
really
skirt.
Nice. Little black pencil skirt, yes. Yes, this isn't Jewellery Maker, this is changing your outfits. This is another level. So it's available for you at $9.95. Try and get it while you can, because it's fabulous. Our brand new Mookite strand. These are massive. These made me, oh, to be honest, I love these and I hate them at the same time, because they make me think of chocolate sweeties. They look like big, like minstrels and chocolate Milky Way buttons. Oh, I want some chocolate. I'm obsessed with chocolate. It's really bad. I never used to be. I think that's a problem. I wasn't allowed sweeties when I was younger, which now I think I've just gone the opposite way. I'm all over them. So, for all these creams, these are gorgeous. Yeah, my play snack at school was raisins. Sun-made raisins, a wee tub. And on Friday I was allowed a packet of crisps. So, you've got your 3 creams. You've got your mustard tones, you've got your plum colours. These are like, you know when you soak a Smartie, like a purple Smartie, and the colour starts to come off on your tongue, and then that's the colour of it. It's like that's like a soaked purple Smartie, that one is. Someone's licked their Smartie, that's what that is. Although other sweeties are available, like Jelly Tots and M&M's. I love it. I love how every single one's different. I love that it's an Australian gem. If you're collecting, do you do this? Do you collect stones and have locations? Is that something you do in your craft stall? If you have locations like New Zealand gemstones, if you have some power shell, if you've got maybe Burmese spinel, maybe you've got some Brazilian quartz, maybe you've got yourself your Australian opal, maybe you've got some Australian mookite. Do you do it via gemstone locations? No? Well, this might be an idea because it only comes from one place. It comes from Nooka Creek in Australia. It would go nice with your jaspers. It's sort of similar to the jasper family. So if you like mookite, you will, or you love jaspers, you will love this. So I've got 420 carats, 20 by 7 millimeter. So 20 millimeter, of course, in the size, and then sort of 7 millimeter. You've got there, big opportunity for you. Long strand on this one, 40 centimeter strand, I believe. £7.95. £7.95. Great to see so many of you come through. Quite a few multi-bids on this one. I've got Maxine, I've got Jacqueline. Of course, you all knew it was going under £10 because I did give you a wee promise early. Anonymous, London, you're in. Janice is in. Patricia's in. Christina's in. Diane's in. Anonymous again. Christina, Christopher, you're there. Zena there, Greater London. Thank you so much for joining us. It's so great to have your company. It really is. Really is. So £7.95, confirming you can. I'm going to have to shimmy onto that amethyst. You've still got a chance on that one. QVGP41. And it's our final strand of the day. Oh, I'm so sad. But at least it's finishing on a high with amethyst, which would go really nicely actually to maybe add a little bit of, inject some colour into that Ice Queen kit if you fancied. And the frosted rose quartz, which we showed earlier, I might just recap that one for you in a minute, just so you can see. There you go, gorgeously, and a really similar size as well, if not the same size. They're 10 millimeter for you in the amethysts. Brand new strand for you, huge opportunity for you here. ZEGP48 on this one. 40 centimeter strand. You'll need to be quite quick to get a hold of this one. I'm not trying to rush you, I'm just trying to help as and when I can. On the phone lines, 0800 644 655, your opportunity to get it before it goes. Now to get that, now we saw something similar the other day. It was quartz actually, but it was amethyst coloured quartz, sort of dark rich purple dyed quartz. For this to be natural, is this natural? It's natural of that colour. On our sister channel, we would call that sort of Kariba, sort of deep, sort of graded to amethyst, and we grade our amethyst on our sister channel for depth of colour, for clarity. Obviously this isn't renowned so much for its clarity, but you've got the depth of colour on this. This is a really stunning strand actually, really lush. Oh, I'm a big fan of you. I like you. 40 centimetre strand, I do. It's making me think of I've only got one or two left, but it's reminded me of the blueberries I had. That's the biggest one out of the whole tub, to be honest. It's a big blueberry, isn't it? But it's like a blueberry colour. You know when you cook, rolling blueberry. You know when you cook a blueberry in like a muffin, and then it goes like purpley when it opens? Yeah. It's like a cooked blueberry colour. I love it.
Nail artist, she absolutely.
Your nail artist,
oh, you know
my nail artist.
I tried to think of something quick, but she.
That's brilliant.
That's her. Well, she does do actually some artwork as well on them, but not mine. But she, that is her favourite all-time gemstone. Okay, amethyst, really? And she's always draped in them. And I did say to her one time, you know, there are several types. What she said, the deepest, purplest,
richest,
darkest, richest one that you can get. Yeah.
Oh, well, yes. Well, to be honest, I don't think you can go wrong with a deep, rich amethyst because you can always use other like pearls or other gems in between to sort of lift it and lighten it if you space it in between or just use one or two. So you don't need to use a whole strand as a block strand like this. You can put them in individually between pearls or maybe Ethiopian opals, why not?
Oh, yes.
We're going to pop that price in as soon as you can. So with 10mm rounds, $7.95 for a brand new amethyst strand. Brand new, just as if it's, yeah, we get these every day. It's amazing quality, isn't that awesome? $7.95, and you've got, hold on, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Goodness me, you've got at least 30, just shy of, if not 40 in this strand of stones. So 40 centimetre strand, brand new.
Beautiful.
Lovely to see you, congratulations on that. I hope you get it. I just need to recap a couple of things. Is it our Kumihimo we're doing first? just the silver ones. We've got a few of these available, so I'm just going to show you them again because they're fabulous. If you just tuned in, I'm Ali Defoy. It's lovely to see you. Great to meet you if you're just watching for the first time. We've got our guest designer Linda here. She's been with us all day, our Soutache expert, as well as an expert of many other crafts, but that one in particular we were looking at in depth today. If you missed it, you can watch the show on YouTube, not now, maybe in a wee 10 minutes. And just type in Jewellery Maker on YouTube and you can watch it. You can watch it on your phone if you've got one of those fancy phones. I know. Right, so, I don't know why I'm taking it all out, you can see it all there. KVAZ38, I'm just getting excited. I love how much you've got for the price. It went ridiculously low. If my memory serves me correctly, it was what, $6.95 for all of it? It does as well. Solid sterling silver on top of your copper. So solid sterling silver, flash on top of your copper. You've got all your sort of, if you want to use them within the chain as creating your pendants, you can use it within it for your cords. You've got your T-bars, your fastenings in there as well. You've got all your oval jump rings in there. Oh, sorry, I put them on the table. Sorry, Mike. And then you have yourself your graduating shapes. They go from 8mm to 6mm to 4mm and then to 3mm for all your cord endings. You get 2 of them. And they're detailed for you as well. Gorgeous, whether it be macrame, whether it be soutache, whether it be you want to put it in within just in your designs, just if you're using big strand nuggets that Linda mentioned earlier, it's a really good idea to finish it off, to kind of cover up the findings. That's a great idea. Doesn't have to be used for Kumihimo, but obviously if you want to use that, brilliant. We've got Kumihimo demonstrations on the telly. If you don't know what on earth I'm talking about, this is Kumihimo style design. And then I'll just show you that actual toggle review. I'm calling it a toggle, it's not a toggle. At the bottom of this, right here, we've used that exact one that we're offering there. Is that one I was showing you that round. If you didn't know how it works, you could put a pendant on the bottom of it. Or of course the other options that Linda mentioned earlier. I'll need to leave these with you because they're really, really popular and they're flying out. I've got rose quartz that I mentioned to you. Not many left of them. They went down to $5.95. It's probably why. It would go lovely with the Ice Queen kit as well, which we're hopefully going to get to see the designs of because I've been dying to see these all day. Oh, sorry, that's the copper version. My apologies. We did that earlier. There may be some available. Just speak with the call centre of the findings. We've only ever done 2 findings today. And then the rose quartz for you, I'm just putting them all back in there. Rose quartz in here. Hello. How gorgeous. Frosted rose quartz. You'll find Mike's on camera, is looking at me. You will find I talk to the jewellery. In essence, I kind of try and chat it up. I don't talk to gentlemen, but I talk to stones. £5.95, CVP002. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. You've got yourself 10mm rounds. Wonderfully frosty finished. 0800 644 655 is a free number. You can add to any order that you might have made with us already. £2.95, and that is it if you're joining us in the UK. If you're joining us elsewhere, US is $5.95 and your shipping and handling. And alternatively, you can check whichever currency you wish to join us in. We'll explain your postage and packaging or shipping and handling for you, and you can find that on JewelleryMaker.com. So, at that price, CPP 002 $5.95. Can I go and see Linda now? Good, thank you. Yes, Linda's challenge. Linda started this at the show. We launched it. I can't even remember where we launched at. Hiya, Linda.
Hiya.
Oh,
it's beautiful, isn't it?
That looks like a heart the way you've made that.
It's just, there's so many ways you can use those drops.
Oh, I really do. Oh, thanks. Bringing me treats over here. So, which one did you make first? Was it?
Yes.
Oh, was it this one?
Yes.
I remember you starting to make one.
I made that one first. Yeah. Which I think is very 50s looking, very vintage looking. But because this bundle is what I call a self colour, you know, you're coming through from the clears to the more opaques, and so we classify it as white.
Yes.
It's a very easy set to put together, and because of that, it's also very easy to wear.
Well, that in itself is perfect because you want something that's easy to work with. You want something straight away. If it's a kit, if it's new. Sorry, I was just going to get this. That's why I was wondering about. So just so you can see, these are all the components that you would need. You get all your silver findings, you get your beading wire, you get your thread, you get monofilament, you get all your 4 strands. See, once you've made it all, do you ever look back at it, Linda, and think, this is my favourite piece? Have you got a favourite from this?
From this particular one?
Just from this.
From this particular one, I actually do quite like that last one, the one I did last.
This one here?
Yeah, quite like that.
I find
that quite sort of wearable,
really
all the way through from, you can dress up and dress down in that. Be really nice just for going out for dinner.
Oh, I see.
Really
so
nice.
you've wrapped the pearls in front and behind.
Yeah, that's because the way that the gemstone's
drilled,
it comes out on either side, the holder, so that gives you a lot of interest as well.
Oh, I love
nice,
that.
Isn't it? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then I have to be, my favourite is this. Twisting and the wire looping and the little combination and the chain. I love long pendants. I'm obsessed with those.
Yeah.
And you can make all of that for $19.95.
And more.
And more.
Yeah, I've just put them over there on the table.
And there's plenty left.
Yes, I've got at least half a strand of the
white, the pear shapes.
Yep. Oh, look.
We've had another text message. Thank you very, very much. It says, Linda's necklace looks amazing. Sort of caveman-like.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, stalactites.
Make me think a little bit of Wilma, you know, the Flintstones, and they have these beautiful sort of tiger tooth like necklaces styles. I love it, and I'm just going to quickly remind you. And do you want?
This is the colour that I was trying to explain to you. Was bouncing off of the Ethiopian opal.
Yes,
isn't it? So, you know, if you, sorry, it's against my, I think, but you do it, because it's against my dark dress. But this is the colour I was trying to say, and I promise you, hand on heart, that colour of this Spinel is bouncing off the Ethiopian opal as well.
And so they're the juiciest colour, aren't they?
I'd love to see some of this with some of that opal. Yeah.
Oh, together, what a compliment.
Yeah. Oh, it's just amazing, isn't it?
It's so special.
It is special.
And I want you to treat it, I know it's only $24.95, but I want you to treat it like you've got yourself something here that's over £100, because I'm not trying to imply a value worth. I just want you to realise that $24.95 is far too low. Even if you just look on our amazing sister channel where you could get £2 more, 2 carats more, you could be paying what, £44 on our sister channel for a bracelet, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong, it's amazing, but for you to get this carat weight for £24.95, it doesn't seem right. It seems wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a fine line between putting on that fantastically wonderful low price and the calibre and quality of the gemstone. There's a fine line there on, you know, how you perceive either or. And I just think here, just trust us completely. Because
I always think you've got your safety blanket, you've got your 30 days, you can post it back from the day you get it, you don't have to rush, you've got loads and loads of time, but just make sure you give yourself that chance, because if you don't give yourself the chance and it's gone, and then you see everybody else messaging in or emailing about it on Facebook and saying, oh, I'm so pleased I got that strand, it was so amazing, I'm so pleased that I trusted Linda and Ali, you'll be sitting there kicking yourself, and I can't do anything about it then. We only had 100, how many have we got left? About 20 left from 100. Well, if that shows anything or tells you anything, it means people trust us and people understand what we can offer. Some of the names are popping up on your television screen. If you're watching us on the web, unfortunately, you won't be able to see that. But Karen and Anonymous and Jeanette and Glynis and Leslie and Rosalie, sorry. What a lovely name in Hampshire. I like that name, Rosalie.
Gorgeous.
Really pretty. Great to see so many of you in. Thank you so much. I want to thank every single one of you. I want to thank the team. Thank you especially for looking after me this morning. I'm not usually with you every morning. I'll be back in 4 hours to do the night shift. I was like, I'm going to sleep in my car for maybe an hour and then prepare for our evening shift, which is going to be loads and loads of fun. I'm missing this out. Linda, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
And of course, if you want to get back to Linda or if you want to ask any questions about Soutache, please do. Your Soutache workshop is coming up. We've already seen the details on it. If you missed it, watch the repeat of the show on YouTube and you'll be able to rewind back and see the start of the show. We've got a break in there that shows you when the classes are on, or just call us, speak to Wendy at Jewellery Maker and she'll be able to help you. Free phone number, any questions, do always ask us. Now I've got Mike, of course, to thank on cameras. Thank you very much. And Amelia, Amelia's been looking after me as our floor manager. She's giving you waves. And big thanks to Claire and our fantastic producer Kim. The pair of them are doing a grand job. Thank you very much. You'll see Becky, I believe, on the other side of this with Gemma Crow. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Jewellery Maker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. We are always filming new DVDs with our specialist guest designers, so visit our website for more information. Add a mystery gift to your order today and you'll receive a surprise full of fantastic treats and goodies with a huge saving guaranteed. Check out our online reviews from Jewellery Maker customers who have previously purchased one of these mystery gifts. Go on, treat yourself with a little gift. On the 25th of February, come join us on Jewellery Maker to see our Mix Up Tuesday show. We're shaking things up and presenting you with a different theme every hour. So it's fast paced and loads to see this Mix Up Tuesday on Jewellery Maker.